What's up, everyone? It's Carrie, aka Nerdygirlcreates, and I'm back with the squad. It's Otaku Tuesday, and we're ready to talk about some new licensing. How is everybody doing, Mark? How are you?
I'm doing good. Drinking my iced coffee over here. Hopefully be able to stay awake. I'm good.
And how about you, Laura?
I'm doing pretty good. That opening there was pretty cool. I was like, I feel like I'm at the movies.
I was like, how did she do that?
I was seeing the same thing. I was like, that was so cool. But I'm doing good. I watched the first two episodes of Yona, so I'm feeling like I'm winning. I'm ready for my boy Sinha to come on screen now. I'm like, I'm here for it. Like this is why we're here.
And how are you doing, Bo?
Oh, I'm doing good. I got a few packages in the mail, so I have a haul video coming up. But right now, I'm just kind of reading everything because I couldn't wait.
And it's Hartless Weeb himself. Nick, how are you doing?
I just woke up from a nap.
I almost took one before this, but then I looked at the time and said, I'm never going to make it.
Oh, I needed it. Like today was just a long day.
Well, I know Bizarre Individual said he might be joining us later, so that's why he's not here yet. But he's enjoying some sushi, so hopefully we get to see him.
Can't blame him. Can't blame him.
Nope.
Sushi.
No work for sushi.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna start off today with the new license announcements, and I know you even come across some from Don. We're gonna start with the Yen Press, and I was just curious if anybody saw anything in there that they were interested in. I guess we'll just go around the panel. Nope. Mark says no.
None of them.
Wait, Yen Press. We're talking about Yen Press. I was thinking 7 Seas for a good minute. Yes. Man, I didn't even save the link. There was something, and it looks like it's Call of the Night. It's not Call of the Night. I don't know why they named it that when it's like Call of the Game of Night or something.
Call the Name of the Night.
Yes.
Okay.
That looked really shiny. There's a villainous one. I was like, give me the villainous isekai. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to go find it because I didn't prepare that way. I prepared my top 5, but I didn't prepare by looking at the things. I don't know where it's at. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the villainess stands the heroes, playing the antagonist to support her faves. What a title.
I know.
That's a long one.
I think they're getting longer. I think they're trying to see how much of a title they can fit on a cover.
For real. But those were the only two I think that I was like, that sounds really good.
Was that the one that was announced last week?
Or
is it today?
September 9th, it seems.
That's
right.
Is that the one that... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Also, yeah, Yen Press did do. They did the, was it like a BL horror manga? It's a blue... I don't know. A lot of people are excited. The guy looks a little bit creepy to me, to be honest. So, sorry if anybody's really excited about that one. But
I was.
I'm sorry.
Love my boys, love.
It's just, I was like, when they said horror, I said, I'll just sit back and admire the cover. But I was like, that smile, like, it's giving me some like horror vibes. So I hope that you will love it.
I think from that one, was that the one that's like, does it count? Am I still a virgin or something with like a robot or android? That looked hilarious.
Second.
Was that the Yen Press or 7 Seas?
I think it was a 7 Seas one. Basically, you have a 28-year-old woman working with androids or putting them together, and I guess somehow she has the need to needs some help cleaning up and everything, and she buys one, and stuff ensues.
It's 7 Seas. Yep.
Does it count if you lose your virginity to an android? That's the one.
Yeah.
That just sounded hilarious. And it looked like a Yuri, so I was like, I could dig this. Yep, I got it right here. I'll share the image in 1 second.
Nick and I already have it pre-ordered.
Oh, yeah, all day. You know it.
You sold me on the title.
Dude, the title alone, I was sold.
Yeah. And the other wholesome one that caught my eye, what was it? The isekai where the guy brings his dog with him, and it turns out to be like huge, like Clifford. Oh, cool.
Okay. Yes.
Looks super cute.
I don't remember the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Does it count if you lose your virginity to an android?
Oh, that's what it is? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I shared the wrong screen. Oops.
I am excited about the new orange one we're getting.
Yes.
I'm super excited.
Enjoy
That
it,
was
watered
the
down
first
pop.
manga I ever read.
Yeah, I just
What?
got.
Oh, sorry, I was responding to the comment.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, enjoy. No, I was like, enjoy it, watered down.
When we went to, my husband took me to BAM this past weekend. I saw that they had the single volume of, was it volume 7, technically? And I grabbed it because I love that volume in the series. And it makes me so sad that people are like, it doesn't count part of the series. Like, yes, it does. I feel like it's the actual end of Orange. So
Yeah.
I got it, even though I read it and I was like, man, I forgot how sad this volume was, though. But I'm really excited. That cover is so pretty.
It's so good.
Volume. Have they said? Did they say whose point of view it is? Because it looks like it's the Kakaru, right? Isn't that his name?
I think it is. Yeah, Kakaru. Yeah,
I'm really excited for that one too.
Yeah, I never watched. Actually, I did watch the first episode of Orange, and it seemed interesting. I think it was. I saw the first episode, then a bunch of other stuff came up, and I didn't finish it. But it had a pretty cool, interesting premise. I mean, girl gets a message from the future about looking out for one of her friends, but it's interesting.
I forgot there's an anime.
Yeah, the anime is pretty good. It follows the manga pretty close too.
That's always good.
Check it out.
What about you, Carrie? What were you excited for?
See, I'm always more towards shonen, but the one that kind of caught my eye was just because the cover was the one from Yen Press, was the Other Worlder Exploring the Dungeon. The cover,
I didn't see that
cover really cool.
Yeah.
It's like the first one they announce.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get a picture of it.
And that was from Yen Press, or?
Yeah, Yen Press.
Oh, yeah. The Other Worlder Exploring the Dungeon.
Dead air, yay.
I'm like, my computer's just decided not to move faster.
Oh, yeah. I have it. Let's see, what was the other one I saw? I swear there was a third one.
Yeah, I feel like they had a whole bunch of them that they dropped. Let's see.
Hi.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
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 We were talking about the releases from Yen Press 7 Seas.
Okay. What is everyone most excited about?
Most excited.
I was interested in the Other Worlder Exploring the Dungeon.
Nick and I mostly are feeling the what was it called again, Nick?
Does it count if I lose my virginity to an android? It's going to be Yuri. It looks weird and fun.
Yeah.
Did anyone mention the orange one yet?
Yes.
Yep.
Me and Mark, Mark did. Well, both of us. I think Mark mentioned it first.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it's been a thing for years. It just was never translated. I was so surprised.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what?
Yeah, because I remember a while back there was an article that came out saying that there was going to be another orange novel or manga volume in the works, but then I never heard anything else. And I'm like, and then when we got it, I was like, I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Yeah, it just kind of like disappeared. And
yeah. I forgot that that Yen Press was doing, it's called Sunbeams in the Sky. Supposedly that's a 3-volume shonen series, though everybody thought it was a shoujo series.
Yeah, the cover looks kind of shoujo.
It does. It really, really does.
What was that one about? I don't even...
I just skimmed past it. I was looking for the name of the night. Supposedly, oh man, I forgot who they said that her artwork is compared to, but supposedly the manga of Basara, and she did another series, but that she promoted her work or like gave an endorsement of it and said it was really good. So I know a lot of people were excited for that, even though I have no idea what that demographic is of that manga at all.
Let's see.
I'm looking it up.
All right.
I'm getting it. Come on.
Did Viz Media do anything? Since I know Kodansha did theirs, but it was only 2 volumes.
I don't think I've heard of Viz yet.
Okay. Yeah, look how pretty that cover is. It's just so shiny. I'm like, this is a cover love guy.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
From the cover alone, I mean, that makes you want to look sad.
It almost kind of reminds me of Promised Neverland. Like the design.
Yeah. She kind of looks at just with longer hair.
According to the blurb that Yen Press shared, it says, deep in the forest, a curious pair resides, a young girl whose affliction leads her to call forth darkness whenever she's in distress, and her physician determined to seek a cure.
Oh, wow. That Sunbeams in the Sky is only 3 volumes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a shonen.
I'm on the fence. I was like, it's 3 volumes. You can't go wrong with 3 volumes. But it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. Compared to the other ones, I was like, I'm not quite as excited. But 3 volumes, though.
Yeah.
And it's in paperback.
Yeah.
It's like that crazy food truck I was talking about. And it's like, yeah, I really like the series so far, but I'm saddened it's only 3. It's
what?
Only, 3 volumes.
Oh, it's so good too. That sucks.
I know, and it's got to build up really quick in this one that I just got. So, eager to look inside it and read it.
Yeah.
Well, did it get canceled, or was it just naturally 3 volumes?
I think it's naturally
3 volumes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm shocked.
Me too.
Then again, I mean, if it's got a lot of backing, it could have a result like this one. This one was about to end, and they extended it.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
I swear that looks like him. I'm sorry.
I haven't. But I was going to say the same thing happened to me. What? I Can't Stop Cursing You. I didn't realize it was only 3 volumes.
Oh, really? That too?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I had no idea. I've been waiting for the 4th one to come out.
Yeah, I was gonna get a bunch of them all at once, but now I know it's only 3. I'll just go ahead and scoop them.
Yeah, I'm gonna read them then.
Yeah, I've been saving. What's up, Manga Sloth?
Hey,
Manga Sloth.
Hey.
Hi.
Wow, did it?
Yeah.
What was?
Carrie, are you still on Instagram?
Say that again.
Oh, are you still on Instagram? Does it show when the other 2 volumes are releasing from their announcement?
I'm gonna look at.
I didn't even know that it was. I didn't see that it said that it was going to be coming in March.
Let me see.
When did it say the orange one was coming?
In March of next year.
March of next year. Okay.
Jeez.
Do you know if it's going to be like after the other one, or is it going to be like after the? I wonder where it takes place.
Man, I wish I could find that article, because if I remember right, it's going to be like another timeline, sort of like how Volume 7 is, where it's like it has the ending and then it sort of goes off on its own timeline if the main girl and the childhood friend or her friend before Kakaru comes, if they would have gotten together. So I don't know where this next timeline goes. Oh, okay, so this one comes out in May.
Yeah.
I like that cover a lot.
Yeah, this is the one that I was saying. It looks pretty wholesome because you basically have an isekai where you get to bring your dog, and your dog grows into like a giant beast. And I think the guy's main power is herb cultivation.
That's
seems
so
interesting.
cool.
It's got that like Mononoke Hime feel to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Look that one up.
That's really unique to be able to bring your pet when you get an isekai. I haven't seen that one yet.
He had to die with you, duh.
He got the cooler ability.
Yeah, he got the cooler ability, definitely.
Giant dog, do something.
Herbs.
Let me see the other one now. This is the one Nick was talking about.
But Yen Press next month, waiting for that solo leveling 5. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, already pre-ordered, and I'm hoping you all have it pre-ordered as well.
I didn't even realize that any of these were up for pre-order. They're already up for pre-order?
Oh, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh, he's joking. Yeah, I was about to say, really?
I was shocked. Like, wow, that's talk about being up on it right there.
Yeah, and that's some title, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, whoever wrote the title was like, they know exactly what people want.
No, they know exactly what. Oh, never mind.
Nick's like, nope.
See, what do those
nothing
degenerates
there.
want?
Trying to be polite in your stream instead of calling out. Aren't we promoting positivity and good vibes and not calling people incels and losers? Yeah, I wouldn't do that on your stream.
Good loophole. No,
I'd never do that though. That's mean.
So, Bizarre, anything interesting you besides Orange?
I mean, a lot of them look like interesting, but nothing that I like that interested in. Just because I'm collecting, so many titles. So, and don't judge my Christmas cup.
Yes.
I'm ready for Christmas, so I'm not ready for like time to fly by that quick, but I'm ready for the feeling of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm ready for Halloween. That comes before Christmas. Screw
Yeah,
all you.
yeah.
Superior.
Before Christmas, yeah, we're going to go with Halloween first, and then we're going to go into Thanksgiving, and then we'll go into Christmas.
Definitely can't miss.
Let's go trick-or-treating. Oh, yeah,
Dude,
with the
I go
kids.
hard for fucking. Sorry. I go hard for Halloween. Like, we do a bunch of inflatables in our yard. I'll spend the money and buy the big candy bars for the kids. Last year, and the year before, with COVID, not a lot of kids out, and I felt bad. But the look on a kid's face when you give them like a big size candy bar, they're like, "Yeah." You're like, "Yeah, enjoy it. You're gonna grow up and life's gonna suck."
Enjoy it now.
Enjoy it now.
That one sounds like a harem.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say this is the Kodansha releases that just like Laura just found earlier. Let's see.
I totally missed the 6 princesses.
Oh, yeah. I was like, is that okay? No, 6. Got you.
Well, I would have already had pre-order if it was Sex Princesses. Like,
Yep.
It's a wholesome story.
The banger titles right here.
If you say so.
Did you say gangbang titles?
So pretty much his girlfriends reincarnated into 6 different people.
Okay. That actually sounds more interesting than what I was thinking.
Is anybody else reading the 100 Girlfriends who really, 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 really like you?
No, I've heard about it.
Super cute. It's
okay.
It's a Ghost Ship title, but it is not lewd at all. That's the weirdest part. It's wrapped in plastic. They don't show anything. It's just funny as hell. It's a good comedy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Then this is the other one. Gamaran? Gamaran?
Gamaran.
Not really strong student.
The cover looks cool.
Yeah, it looks like if you mixed up like Goku with like, what the hell is his name? Goju.
Wait, who's Goju though? Who's that?
Goju Satoru?
From oh my
Jujutsu
god.
Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, look, he reminded me of Gintama with his outfit. So that's what I was like. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
So it says, home to a nightmarish, strong students and masters of martial arts of all kind, the Lord has decided that whichever of his sons discover the strongest martial arts style will be his heir. But when the 28th son, holy crap, 28, decides on Ogami-style practitioner.
He was the guy in the manga up ahead with the 6 princesses, I guess.
yeah, right.
I want that guy's story of the 28, making 28 sons.
It's better than calling like sowing your oats to 28 women,
So I guess like his style is looked down upon, but I guess it's going to be about him showing everybody how great it is. That's pretty much what it sounds like.
It is great. Believe it.
It's got to be great. He's got 28 kids. Why not? Dude knows clearly what he's doing.
It's like, well, when you're 28, you really need to fight for attention.
Yes. Who are you again?
I thought my grandma having 13 was bad. Damn.
Wow.
I was being serious on that one.
Irish.
Yeah, Irish. Yeah. Yep, Irish guy. 13 kids.
Yeah, those are the only 2 they announced. There's some decent ones. I mean, I don't know. It's like nothing's really going pre-order now for me. But
a lot of releases today. What was it? Or you had Disney releasing stuff or announcing stuff, and then you also had Nintendo.
I was gonna say Nintendo and PlayStation. Dude, that PlayStation Direct, State of Play sucked. Like they had like no PlayStation. They had two PlayStation 5 exclusives, but the Nintendo Direct was pretty good. Like there were 4 or 5 games that looked pretty cool.
Zelda.
Yep, Zelda.
Oh, did they mention something? Because I always miss their stuff.
They finally announced the sequel to the Breath of the Wild. Shit, what was it? I'll look up the name of it. I forget.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Tunic looked pretty cute. We're also getting GoldenEye from N64 for online multiplayer, which is going to be fun.
Slappers only.
Slappers? Wow. Nah, you need to do Golden Gun, just one hits with odd job.
Oh yeah, but slappers are fun.
Slappers is fun too, or paintball mode.
Oh, yeah,
that was fun. Brings back memories, and I also liked Fire Emblem Engage because I'm a Fire Emblem fan, so that seems cool too.
Everybody was talking about Fire Emblem. I haven't tried it yet.
You gotta what you need to do is pre-order the collector's edition. I did that years ago with the 3DS game, and I sold it to one of my buddies for like $500 because it had an extra game built into it. And I was just like, I'll take this money.
You scalped it?
I scalped the shit out of it. Get that bag. Who cares what people think?
Thank God he doesn't go on Twitter much. The hate will start.
I am on Twitter. Did you see my reply to you? I thought it was hilarious.
I did.
No, it's funny. Like Legend of Zelda, they rehashed that story all of my life, and they're still doing it. And we look at comics and all that; they've been doing the same thing, and it just gets worse. So it's funny. It's like they stick to what people want to see, and look at that, they're making bank.
They're doing it the right way.
What people want to see is they want to see Zelda and Link be an official canon couple. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. If they could just deliver that, that'd be great.
Well, they have a manga for it. I haven't read it. My buddy says it's really good. I'm just in like the Shinji.
It actually surprised me, like with some of the violence in there.
Are you talking about is it Twilight Princess?
I think so.
Yeah, they got Twilight Princess. Yeah, and then they've got that one.
Now I'm curious.
So yeah, that was basically the same. It's what you expect in the beginning, and then it just starts getting a little graphic. I'm like, it doesn't go overboard, but I was like, I didn't expect that.
I heard that about that series from a friend of mine. I do want to say, Nick, thank you for telling me about the name of Zelda, because now I was like, why is there? I follow a fanzine of Zelda, and I was like, why is there so much Zelda spam today? Like, this is out of the ordinary. I was like, Tears of the King. I was like, what is this? I feel so much better. It's like, now I have to go tomorrow and go look at all of it and go appreciate the new fan art.
Yeah. It comes out May next year.
Of May?
Yeah, next year.
They pushed it back?
Yeah, it's going to be so wild. Well, have you heard some of the mechanics? You can also fall down from the sky and aim your bow and arrow and fire at stuff. It looks pretty good.
Totally like Legolas style from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Maybe by then I'll be bored of Splatoon 3 and then I'll have a new game to play.
Well, didn't they also announce DLC for Splatoon, or am I crazy? Or Splatfest, is that it?
Oh, that's the Splatfest. That's like an event that happens inside the game. But yeah.
Do you know who's buying the Splatoon manga? Because that thing's going and going, and I don't see anybody reading, recommending, or reviewing.
Actually, I looked into it the other day, and everybody says it's really good and it's very underrated. I'm like, really? Because when I flipped through it, I thought it was kind of like kid-like, but people are like saying, no,
way to judge
it's really
manga.
good. What?
That's a hot take. You're being canceled now. You're judging manga.
You must like shoujo.
Whatever. I don't care.
It's funny that you say that, because one of my picks of coming up, what you top 5 that you thought you were going to hate is about what you just said. So.
Oh, really?
Splatoon? Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to get it now, but it's like a lot of it's out of stock on Right Stuff, so I'll probably carry my stuff to a Barnes and Nobles because it's always there.
It is.
If
like,
you guys...
no one's picking it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna pick it up now because people are raving about it.
Let me know in October. I'm going to New York Comic Con, but I always check out the Nintendo store. So if there's anything you want, let me know.
Everything.
As long as you PayPal me after, I don't care.
Yeah, I'll get with you.
Your range shipment.
It was how much?
It's $500. It's a steal for a T-shirt.
$1,000. Okay, here you go. Here's my money.
Which is the
like,
I have heard.
Good.
I have heard that the manga is very good. I have a friend that keeps recommending it to me. His whole family reads it, and he's like, "I really think your kids would be into it." And I was like, "I just don't know." So, Mar, you have to be the guinea pig here.
Okay, I will. I'll probably be biased though because I love the game. So
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Well, I think it's a good thing, since you are a fan, because he's the same way. He's a big fan too. Like only you and him are the only two people I know that love the game. They buy he buys the manga, and they've been playing the recent one. And I'm like, I don't know anybody else who loves it. Even though I saw recently it was like the number one bought game or something.
In Japan, there was 300 point. It was 3,000.
3 point something million.
Yeah, 3.5 million, I think. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And that's why they get all the Splatoon merch, because they buy more than we do. We only buy like 1 million over here in the United States, and UK buys 1 million, and then like all the other countries make up like another million. So they put all their Splatoon merch in Japan. It's like,
did you get the exclusive OLED Switch?
No,
because that's probably gonna sell out fast. The only thing I've ever seen
sell out fast.
I
was trying to get it. Yeah, and
the only ones I've ever seen them redo was Animal Crossing, because my ex-girlfriend at the time wanted one, and I got one for her. But like my Smash Brothers one and a bunch of the other ones they sell, as soon as they come out, that's it, and then you're paying like $700 for it.
Yeah. I wasn't able to get my hands on one, but oh well. They were so cool though. I love them. I'm like,
the Joy-Cons look cool.
Yeah, they do. I hope they release those separately, because a lot of people are like, we want those, please.
You can buy them individually for like $80 a piece, a left and a right.
Yeah.
On eBay.
Carrie, did you see? I don't remember what event that was. Maybe it's the New York one, but they're going to be giving out those Luffy in the Going Merry little puppets, or not puppets? What are they called?
the
Funkos,
vinyl pops.
Funko Pops. That's what it was.
Yeah, the Funko
do you know how hard it is to get Funko Pops? Like San Diego, like 3 years ago, we had Sunday tickets. They still had everything available. We were the 5th people in line. Sold out, sold out, sold out. I think the only things I scored was like Asuka from Evangelion. That was the first Ava figure. Nice. McCree from Overwatch, and like 2 other ones just to flip. And like it was psycho in there.
Imagine.
Well, if you get 2, Laura and I are interested.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, nice. He was number 4.
So now I know who I have to fight on the parking lot. Okay.
I have to get back into gaming, but I'm telling you, I'm the type of person who'll be up all night. I'll never get sleep for work ever again.
Oh, I'm bad with that.
Yep.
Same here.
I did get burnt out on Elden Ring. Like I only did like 130 hours and only got 40% of the game, but I go deep into everything and find all the random crap.
Yeah.
I did 16 hours. It was really great. I had so much going on, and I was like, let me go back to my manga. It's being ignored.
I have 8 games in plastic still. Like I need to get around to it, but with work, redoing the house, welding shop, and everything, I don't have time. Like I don't even make content because I'm lazy.
Yeah, there's like a lot of games that I want to get into, and I'm like, no, that would take over my life too much. I won't do anything else. Yeah, kind of like The Sims. I've been wanting to get into The Sims a lot.
Oh my god!
Oh no, don't do it.
Yeah,
I got addicted to that one time. I was like, looked over the clock. It was like 4 a.m, and I had like 2 hours where I had to go to work. I'm like, how did I get stuck on this game?
Yeah, I love watching like house builds on YouTube and stuff of like The Sims and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not getting this because I will be on here for days at a time.
Yep.
The only 2 games I want to get into, but I don't want to waste the money, is Cult of the Lamb. That looks super cute. It's like Animal Crossings with like demons, and you have to have them join your cult, and it's super cute.
I'm down.
So funny.
And the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection that just came out, that looks
yes.
With 11 of the retro games, not the other game. I have that pre-ordered, but I only do physical copies, so that's my issue.
Yeah.
It's like Turtles in Time and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, memories.
Nostalgia's a mother effer.
Yes.
So, anybody have any last thoughts on these licenses?
They're great. Buy them all. And if you like this, like and subscribe. And click that notification bell.
I was just going there.
You
I missed close to 500. Come on, guys.
you guys might judge me, but the first pre-order I've ever did was yesterday. So.
For what?
Really?
The Poe, was it the Poe clan? I got volume 2.
Oh, okay.
And it was kind of a mistake too, because I bought volume 1 and then I went ahead and got volume 2, and it was a pre-order, but it's coming out like I think this month it's coming out. So at the end of it.
I've heard good things about that manga.
It's like one of the first shoujo mangas or something like that. I actually listened to a podcast about it, so that's why I picked it up. But it's supposed to be kind of like creepy, so I thought it'd be perfect to read in October. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What podcast?
Ooh.
I'll send you the link. I don't know the name. I listen to it all the time. I should know the name, but
well, it's hard to find a quality podcast where it's like people that are on point, not just like anime and manga fans that are joking around and having a good time. Like I really enjoy Jesus, just blew my mind. Manga Splaining with Chip Zdarsky, Deb Aoki, David Brothers, and it's so good.
You got me.
I'll have to look that up because I'm always at work and need something to listen to in the background.
Yeah, you need to stay sane. I get you.
Microphone on. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to find it.
Well, in the meantime, has anybody been watching Bastard on Netflix?
No, yes. I heard you say it was good.
It's good. I like it. I'm kind of surprised it's even on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is it that hardcore?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, for Netflix it is. Yes.
It's like old school Netflix. Like when they're breaking out the edgy content, it's like, that's actually pretty good. It's heavy metal fantasy, and it's very
cultured.
It's very cultured. But it can be corny a lot. But it's got like the 80s corniness.
Well,
but
yeah.
You don't take it seriously, but it's fun.
Yeah, like the mangaka was a big heavy metal fan, and he like a lot of things in there are named after different metal bands, like Megadeth.
Oh yeah, I realize that. One of the
even something
spells.
was Metallica. I think the Metallica was the spell.
Nice. So Venom is one of the spells. Is that anything else or?
I don't know unless it was like a song or something. But
sounds familiar.
Because it was like early '80s, I think the manga came out. Because there was an old anime too. I caught some of it on like
bad.
YouTube. It's bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of
like
spicy moments.
Manga. Bad.
Yeah.
So my wife was watching it with me, and she was like, "Yeah, it's all right." And she's normally into that stuff, but I guess it was just an off night. But try to get her back into it.
Yeah, it's just like the name. The main character is a jerk, but he is OP'd.
But he gets he's been getting dinged around. I'm in the middle of this. He's not like overly OP. I mean, he actually takes some L's, and that's what makes the story interesting for me. It's like, all right, if he can actually if there's actually stakes, like he can actually die. Okay, yeah, it got me interested. But when those stories, you just have somebody that's just so overpowered they can't be touched, and every episode is just them overcoming something with no effort.
I also like that he's tied to the girl.
Yes,
because he was like trapped in this kid's body, and in order to summon him, she's got to kiss the guy, and he turns into him. But he's like it's almost like an Inuyasha situation. Like every time she yells at him, next thing he's sitting down listening to her, and he doesn't know why he's doing it.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's like the spell. Like he was a horrible wizard that was doing a lot of bad stuff, and he got sealed into this kid. And like Carrie said, he has to get kissed by a virgin and recite certain words as well. And I guess the stakes is that this girl is also in danger, and she's like his love, and that's the risk right there. Like everyone's scared, like, oh my god, these guys are gonna do stuff to her, and like no. So that's the stakes for her, and then for him, basically he starts off like not caring, but you start seeing that he actually does, and he's just really good at hiding his feelings.
Yeah, he's a jerk about it, but he's always off to save her the minute she gets in trouble. But like the reason they bring it back is because the big bad was the one that kind of like destroyed Earth centuries before, and they're trying to resummon this I don't know if it's a demon.
Something like that, like a demon lord or something.
So they're so desperate they resurrect him to help them. But yeah. I think it looks good, and I wasn't sure if they were going to do a season 2 because I heard like the original one they didn't continue it on, but now they've released the trailer and it just looks so good.
Yeah.
So I do recommend it.
Is Bastard a manhwa?
No, unless there's another one called Bastard.
Probably.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, I'm playing around with the new microphone, so I'm trying to get
see you going up and down, so I was waiting for you to say something.
Sorry, guys. I've had this for like almost a year, and I was waiting to stream, and do like video game stuff, but I'm like, you know what? If we're going to podcast every Tuesday, might as well bust out the big guns and look like I'm almost professional.
I think Nick would like that.
Yeah.
I think so, too. It sounds like my alley. I'm just so busy. What else came out that was supposed to be good? Shit. I was listening to somebody talk while I was driving home today from work. I'll think of it in a minute. Sorry.
I've been watching Devil is a Part-Timer. I like.
Oh my God, isn't it so good? I need to catch up on that. Did it tell you how they were mommy and daddy or no?
I know. I'm up to date. So.
No, I'm saying, did it tell you how they're?
Not exactly. I mean,
okay.
There's kind of something where she's connected to both of them in a way. I don't know how. They don't explain that yet.
Okay. It's so cute though. Like you can tell that they do like each other, but because he's a demon, she's an angel, it's like a no-no, and she's just like, Mommy, Daddy. And you're like, so cute.
This kid just appears from nowhere and calls him Mommy and Daddy. It makes everything really awkward. And of course, there's another girl who likes him, so she's like, "You have a kid?" And he's like, "I don't know where she came from."
But she was with you.
But he's like, he's despite being the devil, he's so caring about this kid too. It's so cute.
What was it? The first season when he was so broke and he had to buy a bike and it got destroyed and he got so sad about it. Like that was so cool.
What did he name the bike? I forgot.
I forgot. He was in love with it too.
Yeah.
I remember that though.
He goes, "You killed," and I forgot the name, and he's looking at her, the hero, and she's just like, "It's just a bike."
Yep.
So then when he gets the new one, he's bragging about the new one.
Is that the anime with the McDonald's in it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And like they're trying to say, "Well, sir, we got to get back to the other realm," and he's like, "But I like it here."
A few more months, I'll be manager.
Yeah, he's like the #1 employee at the McRonald's, is what they call it on the show.
He's like the head fry cook.
Yeah. He's like, "Come again."
I bet you they stole the idea from SpongeBob from that.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look, you got a new subscriber down there, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Ooh, hi,
What's
Steph.
up?
Hey, Steph.
Thank you, Steph. Almost there. We're getting close. Come on, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, share.
Who
So
will
proud
be
of you.
her 500?
Did she just hit 500?
Now it's like, who will be her 500?
Right.
Or I don't know.
Who will be my 500?
Oh, you want me to add you on my Smurf accounts?
On what?
I'm kidding. I have like 3 other accounts, but don't worry about it. You guys don't need to know.
I don't want to know what you're doing with those accounts.
Well, one of them's my original one that I made like years ago that has like 130 subs, but it has a lot of Comic-Con stuff on it. And the other 2, like it was when I was going to do my podcast, and the other one is just I never made into an account. I'm lazy. Helps that watch time, baby.
Oh yeah.
Or you could just do what Bo does and just keep changing your name on the one account.
Find me now.
It's because he was hammered when he was doing it, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to bust your balls, dude.
Gotcha. Got it.
Oh, I love your t-shirt, buddy. What's on your t-shirt?
Oh yeah. It's
Segue.
Oh
man.
Is that from the Bundys? Yes.
Oh look, we just lost viewers.
Canceled.
Try it for 500. Come on.
No, but the whole topic of the week is misogyny, so yeah, wanted to go with the theme. So no, I'd say a lot of people kind of know what's going on, but basically,
nope, we're not talking about it.
Yeah, we're not.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll do manga we love.
Positive. Okay, we're doing positive.
We're doing positive today.
I will say positively, I found a lot of shoujos that I actually really like, and I didn't know were shoujos, but I don't care about the title.
That's good. Like which ones?
Oh, this one right here, the girl from the other side.
Is that a shoujo?
Yeah, I was looking it up, just curious to see what was labeled as one. So I googled it, and that was labeled it. I'm like, oh, it's a nice story. It's wholesome and dark at times, but I've come to really enjoy it. The quality of this.
Oh yeah, those books are gorgeous.
Oh, and if you haven't seen also from when it's on the shelf, yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh.
So Bastard's got another season. Anybody watching any other anime besides Devil is a Part-Timer that they recommend?
Not hentai? No.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding. I don't like sensitive words.
I got my list right here.
Oh my god!
Wow.
What did we wrote text or write on Twitter is like take the sorry, I can't say that. Never mind. Take the something out of what's the H word?
Cultured.
Yeah, take the culture out of those. I can't say it. Never mind.
Oh boy. There goes another one. No.
There goes.
Oh boy. I know I've caught up on One Piece.
Oh, did anybody get caught up on Chainsaw Man today? I liked it.
No, I have to read it.
Good.
I was going to read it, but then I was like, I got to get ready for the stream. I can't wait. It's so good. I love it. I can't wait for the anime. That's an anime I can't wait for.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Chat in Hell's Paradise. I cannot wait. Fucking
Hell's Paradise.
For Chainsaw Man, did y'all see? There's a clip that was floating around for a second, and then I can't find it anywhere where they're fighting on the train, and it's got these different angles where it's coming in from one side, then it goes to a different one. They're trying some new stuff with it. I'm really interested.
Well, the CGI mixed with the 2D animation looks really good. It's not like crappy. It looks like just the blood drops, so it looks real enough, but it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed they're upping their game in anime when it comes to fight scenes. Like Jujutsu Kaisen has got some really good fight scenes. And like the recent fight with One Piece with Luffy and Kaido was really good too.
Yeah.
So what did he do?
I just read the next comment.
Oh no. See what you started.
That's just for his new video. He was just trying to promote his new video. That's all.
Yeah.
Did you actually do it yet or no?
No, I was trying to catch up with everything for today, and then my wife is sick, so I'm taking care of her as well. So took the girls to daycare and Hands took care of everything here, and got us both some pho. So it was a good day. We got her
super
take care
dad.
of the kids. So she takes care of me all the time. I mean, when I get sick, and she takes care of everything. So.
Are you the same way? I don't know about you, Bizarre or Otaku, but like when I get sick, I'm the biggest little bitch. Dudes act like they're so hard, but once I get sick, I am dead.
That's a guy thing.
I don't feel good. Help me.
Like little babies when you get sick.
100%.
It's like, what's wrong with you? Get up off the couch.
And then multiple times today, I had to put her back in the bed. It's like, you need to sit down. Well, I can clean up this or this. It's like, no, just I'm giving you a passage. I'm no judgment. Just lay down.
I feel bad for my future ex-wife.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so should we get into it? Should we get into the top 5?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to turn on my AC. It's hot as hell in here, so hopefully it's not too loud.
Go for it.
That's why
Marg, you want to go first?
Sure. Let me trying to put in order. I guess. Okay, I'll start with this one. I guess.
Honest, I didn't even put them in order.
They're not. Yeah, these aren't in any particular order, I guess. But I picked Happiness. By Suko Oshimi. I didn't think I would like this because I'm not like a girl that's into vampire stuff. So
we're not friends anymore.
What?
We're done. I love vampires and succubuses. We're done. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Look, Team Werewolf over here. Team Werewolf over here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, same. Team Jacob all the way, you know what I mean? But but I didn't think I would like this because I don't know. It was like Oshimi, and I'm like, sometimes his stuff like hits wrong with me. But this one, so good. Like, I think his Blood on the Tracks is his top series in my opinion, and this is number 2 for me. It was just so good, but I didn't think I'd like it because the whole vampire thing, and just, you know, sometimes Oshimi has the tendency to over sexualize stuff, and I was afraid he was going to do it to this, but he didn't, and it was great. So I ended up really loving this one.
It was just enough like weird sexual like tension, but it wasn't gross like all of his other stuff.
Yeah. It was just kind of like, you know, it wasn't just thrown in there just to be thrown in there. It's kind of like, okay. But it was really good. And there wasn't a lot of it either. So it was more focused on like what was happening, what was like him transition. Well, I don't want to give stuff away, but well, I guess that happens in the first volume.
It's been out like 10 years.
Huh?
It's been up for like 10 years. They should know by now.
Right, because I'm on the fence on it. I've seen it all the time at Barnes & Noble. I've been debating. I was like, should I? So what's something you really
highly
like about
recommend.
it?
What's that?
What's something you really like about it?
Well, I really like his art style. I really like the character development, and I like just the twists and turns in this. I didn't see like hardly any of them coming. Of course, I'm not that you know, I don't really read into stuff that much, but I just love how it was done, and just the inner turmoil of what was going on in this. I mean, the art is fantastic. It's typical Shuzo Oshimi. It's like his good stuff. Let me see if I can find a good panel.
It has like a lot of humanity where people have issues about becoming vampires, and it shows you that he wants to go back and see his family, but not eat them and kill them all. So
right,
it's a great like psychological dive.
Yeah,
he's always really good with psychological work.
Yes,
I like that when they make the characters a lot deeper and you understand their side. I like that. All right.
Oh, Marg potatoed.
But no, the psychological.
Dude, I hope that stays up all night. She's just really good at pantomiming and freezing.
Shodansha claims another one.
But the psychological aspects of that are really good too. Just seeing them like trying really hard not to accept what's happening, and
I was like, what is
don't you bite that one.
I'm just blinking to be funny.
So Laura, as we're waiting for Mark to come back
on. Mine is super long. It is We Swore to Meet in the Next Life, and that's when things got weird. Oh my goodness. So I came into this really iffy because it's a 22-year age gap. 22 years.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
It is the most wholesome age gap I've ever read. Like, it doesn't seem like it would work, but the premise is that basically in their past life they both died, and they're like, we're gonna meet in our next life. And it took her, she's almost 40, and she's been looking for him, and finally she finds him. He's 17 years old in high school, and so it really addresses right off the bat, like, okay, there's a huge age gap, and she's like, she realizes her age. She's like, I don't want you to be with me, even though I still love you from their past life. And it's working through that, and it is the sweetest thing. But when I started it, when I was like, I just don't know. It's like, that's 22 years, but it works, and it's really, really great. I'm really happy that somebody I know that follows my channel, he read it and he's like, it was so good. And I was like, great. It makes me feel a little bit better, because when you tell people, you know, it's sort of like, like, what are you reading, Laura? Like, that's so, it sounds very unhealthy and toxic, but it's just not like that. I mean, you can sort of see them up here.
Click like, share screen. We can see it a little better, or if Marg clicks on you.
Oh, wait. Wait, you're not paused.
I know, that's the whole point. You can only see me blink.
It's totally messing with me. I was like, maybe I just think I'm hearing Nick in my head. I was like,
it's my new thing. Instead of ripping manga, just screw with people the whole stream.
Oh my goodness.
Bizarre wasn't here for that one. I was wondering, is he gonna eat another manga tonight?
I'm too lazy to reach over there.
Oh, but it's good. Like I said, I didn't think I would probably hate it when I picked it up, but I definitely was like, I got this series used, and I wouldn't have bought it unless it was used, because I'm like, I'm not taking that risk to buy something so like, because they're like, I think they're like $12 a volume, and look how tiny those little babies are.
That's kind of thin.
Yeah, especially when, I'll do a comparison to this one. Like when it's so, oops, sorry guys. That one's, I don't know what's going, but it's smaller and doesn't have as many pages. But that one really surprised me how much I really ended up loving it.
It reminds me of the whole time, like, what's it called? My Boy? Like that one?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Marg's reading that.
Is she? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think she mentioned in the, Nick, was that the reading sprint that we did last?
Yeah, okay, so that's what I thought you were talking about. So that's a different manga. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because this one I think they promote it's a reincarnation age gap rom-com, because you do, like, at the end of every volume you see them have memory. Oh, okay, just kidding, this one didn't have it, but in one of the volumes you do see, like, their past life, because she was a princess and he was a knight, so they never could be together, and that was part of why they're like, in our next life, promise me that we'll find each other and have the relationship that we always wanted, because I think she was going to be marrying another prince, and she didn't want to, like, run away from, because since she's a princess, she's like, that's my duty, despite that, like, she loved the Harold the Knight. So
can you put that in the group chat? It actually sounds really cute and fun, and I may like it.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for stuff like that, because, like, that almost reminds me of what movie was that? Cloud Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's terrible, but it was all right.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
That scared the living daylights out of me. I lost power.
Oh
no!
Yeah, I lost power, and then it came back on. I'm like, okay, you didn't like me talking about vampires, huh?
Now you have to watch it on the rewind. I memed you so hard.
Oh yeah,
you did.
Great.
Everyone lift up your.
I know, really, like, hold up your book.
What did I miss?
Me freaking out
That's
people
what he
and
did.
not talking to anyone.
Oh my!
You can just see me blink.
Nick,
Laura was talking and really thought that, like, I was freezing.
I really did.
Plus, you can't see my face because of the microphone. So
I really need you to bite the corner of that.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Screen cap.
Oh boy.
We need to have a segment where it's
Nick
Nick destroys manga
once a month.
Yeah.
What are you destroying
like
today?
a worst of manga stream and let Nick just rip them up.
Well,
There we go.
Me and Otaku tried doing my podcast. That was a shit show. I don't even want to get into it. Not only I screwed up posting it like 3 times, it locked me out of doing it on StreamYard, so I had to pay $25 for it. Then it ended up showing boobies and another body part because it was censored, but it wasn't censored. And my goddamn laptop died like an hour and a half into it, and it wouldn't let me log out to delete it. I had to, like, get 2% on my laptop and then go back on, shut off StreamYard, and then delete the stream.
He abandoned me on his stream.
Yeah, and he was there for a minute. He's like, what do I do?
Bye. It was like Garth from Wayne's World. It's like, I'm having a good time. Not.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, YouTube is going, what is going on with this guy?
Yep. It's just my luck in life, you know.
And they got you for $25.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I want to do more streams.
Yeah.
Just me, myself, and I'll get, like, 3 other people to dress up as me. Like, does anybody watch Charlie from Penguin Zero? He's a big YouTuber, but he has this thing he calls the Moist Verse, and he has a bunch of his friends that dressed up like him, and he talks like this, and he's got long hair and tattoos, so they're all in it. And they also have, like, the Council of Cock because he has a collection of adult toys, and it was just hilarious.
Oh, wow.
We canceled in no time.
Talk about he's huge.
Dare I ask you, Nick, what is yours?
Oh, okay. Give me 1 sec to share. These are actually pretty all wholesome, except the first one. 2 of them. 2 of them are not wholesome.
3 of them. 4 of them.
8 of them. I go extra heavy. Where's the first one? This is going to be a shocker, but I thought I was going to hate this. Let's see.
Wow.
Berserk. I thought the hype was bullshit and didn't want to read it until they did the Omni. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And then I got on sale for like $25. I'm like, let me check it out. And with the first page of Guts just, going to town on a demon and blowing her head off, I was like, I am sold. It's like watching Game of Thrones. I'm like, if they kick that kid out the window, I'm sold. I'm like, oh, I'm sold. It's a dark fantasy. I mean, as we've talked about before, I love Guts. Like, he's the most tragic. To me, it's a love story. It is so tragic of how badly this dude gets fucked over constantly, and he always comes back and cares. Like right now in the current arc, he's getting screwed over again. He just got his love back, and she's back to normal. And they're like, nope, too bad, you're not getting it.
Oh, that would be so frustrating.
Yeah. Well, she loses her memory, and she's like a I don't want to say autistic, but she's very severely handicapped and can only be like, Casca. And she gets it back, and then she gets stolen away again. It's like, what the fuck?
Break.
I'm sorry, Mario. The princess is in another cancel.
But she loves it. Come on, let's be honest. Peach loves it. How do you think they made Bowser Jr.? He calls her mommy in one of the games, okay?
Oh, God.
He does?
Seriously, it's canon, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh, wow. All right, Bo, you're up.
What? No. No. So, like I was saying, so the girl from the other side. This is an interesting tale of just basically a young girl that's in an abandoned town with only this weird being right here. He's taking care of her almost like a father, and he dotes on her and everything. And he tries to protect her from other beings just like him, because the whole story of this world is anybody that is touched by any guy like him turns into them, like almost immediately. So he's caring for her, and at the same time, not allowed to touch her, and same vice versa. So it's pretty interesting. It's a sweet story, but it also gets pretty dark. Like, let me see.
Question:
one thing.
Touch? You mean like, do they become a clone of him, or just that type of creature?
Basically, become that type of creature.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant like a clone of him, and there's like a million of them. Okay.
Not like Agent Smith, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got stuff like that pops up. So
that's nice looking.
Yeah, it gets pretty dark in some parts of it, but it's also pretty wholesome at times, and it's been a very interesting read. I'm very excited for the next one to come out.
Nice. Awesome. All right, Bizarre, you're up.
Hey, for Fairy Tale, was Rave Master.
Oh, and, hell yeah.
Like earlier, like Mark said, I didn't want to pick this up because I thought it was going to be kind of childish, and no one was talking about it at the time that it came out. And then I got a couple volumes on sale like later on, and
yeah, because really that's an expensive series.
Yeah, it's a really good series, and fortunately, I have most of it. I think I'm missing. It's like a 30-something volume series, and I think I'm missing like 7 volumes randomly.
They're
expensive. It kind of sucks because I would have gotten it if I knew how much I was going to like it, but I put it off for like years. But it's pretty much a journey manga about this guy on an island, and yeah, it's really good. It's really funny and comedic, and it's kind of fantasy-ish, and it kind of reminds me of Fairy Tail a lot, but I don't know. I actually like it a lot better than Fairy Tail.
Isn't it by the same creator, or?
Yeah. I was just saying up. I'm so shocked that that's not more hyped, considering like there's Fairy Tail and Eden Zero now, and then there's like all those spinoffs of Fairy Tail. I'm shocked that never got like reprinted or something.
I really hope it does.
It came
I
out.
would definitely get all the volumes that I'm missing. I really liked it.
The early 2000s, I think, because I had an ex-girlfriend that was really into it, and like I fell in love with Plu, the little snow cone looking creature.
Oh yeah,
super cute.
He's so cute.
He's super cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm around the mic. Sorry.
Let's see. Yeah, in 2003, this was.
Yeah, because it was like right around the end of my high school years. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1999 in Japan.
Yeah.
Didn't they have an anime too?
Mm-hmm. They only made the anime. I only have like 3 DVDs of it, and they have like 4 episodes on each one, so it wasn't too long. So It might be longer Japanese, but we only got 3 DVDs.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, but I didn't get to watch it.
It's pretty funny.
Is it?
Yeah, of course I like the manga better, but it was a good time.
Well, I am not a big sports person.
Me either.
But I read this one recently and fell in love with it. If you've been following me on Instagram, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it's Blue Lock.
Okay.
It is pretty much Squid Games meets soccer. I mean, what they put these kids through just to select, what is it, the striker.
Striker, yeah.
I mean,
Mario
it's almost
strikers?
like...
Sorry.
It's okay. No, like they put them through hell. I mean, like they even like depending on your rank, you'll get like crap food to eat.
Yeah.
And if you move up, you get better food.
Mm.
And they have to play all these different games that involve like soccer. And they have to annihilate each other. I mean, not actually kill each other, but try to like take out as many people so they can move up in the ranks. And if they fail, they can never join the national team.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I read Blue Lock, and I'm so on the fence. Like, all of the things I love about sports manga, it's not there. So I was like,
That's probably why I like it.
Well, that's what I've heard a lot of people say. It's not your traditional sports manga, and it's really not. And it's very, most sports manga are focused on teamwork. That's very focused on your ego and your personal self. Like, that you don't need your teammates, that you be the best and be the one that always goes for the ball, which isn't bad. It's just like, look, now it's like, I like my teamwork and the team building exercises. And I'm like, that's just not there. So I've been super on the fence of trying Volume 2 because, I mean, I liked Volume 1. It wasn't my favorite. But, I mean, yeah, I think it's a good one. Like, if you don't like sports manga, that would be a good one to try.
And I like the psychological conflict, like with the main character dealing with, like, I've always been taught to be part of a team, but this guy is trying to unteach that and tell me to be selfish and just think about myself in this.
Huh.
Oh, that guy. I hate that guy. Oh,
I know.
He's like the worst. Like, he just needs to be quiet and go home. I remember hating that dude so much up in there. I was like, you're teaching these kids things I don't want you to teach them.
Bad things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the conflict is. The kid's like, but this is not normal.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to go home until it's over.
That's right. That's right.
They're stuck in this building and they have to, they get broken down. Was it 11 people in each room?
I think that is, yeah.
That's kind of like Squid Game, like with the, like they get broken up.
Yeah.
I may have to pick this up. I hate sports manga, but you guys make it sound almost cool enough to want to buy. But then again, I bought worse crap because I thought the cover looked funny.
Library.
And I had a dumb name.
Oh, yeah.
I got it at the library.
If my library, I wouldn't buy it, but I would be willing to see what happens next if my library got it.
Damn, your library's on point with like new releases. Someone's really nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was shocked.
Dick Fight Island is the sports manga.
It is. It really is. I actually lent that to someone, so I need to get it back. They didn't believe me it was real. I'm like, here you go. Get culture. Well, she likes boys loving yaoi, so I was like, yeah, you can borrow it.
All right, Marg, you're up again.
Okay. Hopefully the power won't go out. Okay.
Don't worry, Nick, I'll hold your place.
I'm definitely going back and seeing what happens. My next one is Freeren or Freeren or Freeren.
Yes. Did you see that just got an announcement for an anime? I'm so fucking
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So pumped.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd like it. One, because the only reason was because it was a slice of life, and I heard some parts were very slow. So I was like, I might skip this one, but everyone raved about it. So I'm like, I'll give it a try. The cover reminds me of like Lord of the Rings.
That's why I bought it.
So I am totally a hardcore fan of Lord of the Rings, but so I'm like, I'll try it. It was really good. I really like the characters. I like the main character, Freeren, whatever, the elf girl, and the art.
I've been saying Freeren, but I've Googled it, and the translation is Freeren.
Freeren, okay.
I think it's German or Dutch or some shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, the art's really good. The character building is pretty good, and it had me like all the way through this. So I can't wait to. I have up to volume 5, which I haven't read. I think I'm just gonna sit down and binge it one of these times. But yeah. So I didn't think I'd like it because I was like, I just got off of reading Ajin and I need things to be like this. So I don't need anything slow or like up and down.
Yeah,
So
that's a good one. I need to get the second volume. Our library our actual library has that series. So, but I had to like return like volume 2 or volume 1 or something, and I wasn't able to like read it. So I gotta put that back to go check it out again.
Yeah.
For my number 2, can I use that handy dandy link? Somebody want to be kind? Carrie or Nick, can you share the screen?
Is that in our
private chat?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the private chat, not the Instagram. Okay, give me 1 second.
Well, I sent it to you. I spammed you on Instagram too. And
yeah, I was sleeping. Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. And I just liked it and went right back to sleep like a jerk. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I was like, I should have spammed with the group chat instead of personal. So
yep. Just let me log back on Instagram 1 second. I'm sorry. What? Am I banned on Instagram or I already have it open? Give me 1 more second. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I haven't read Alice in Borderland yet. Is it worth it, Mark?
Yes.
Nah.
Okay. Did you see the live action on Netflix?
No, I'm going to. It's like on my queue of stuff I'm trying to catch up on.
Yeah, it'll wreck you, but yeah, it's so good.
Oh Jesus, how many
I'm
people?
with you too. I haven't read it or watched it either.
Yeah, it'd be a good one to read in October for sure.
Well, yeah. Which one do you think we should do first, read or watch it?
Well, I would say my wife watched it and I read it, and I told her about what I read, and there was different games.
Okay. Yeah. There's some differences. Yeah.
All right, I got it open. That it?
Yes, that is it. So this is another age gap manga, but it's only by 7 years, which was fine. But the thing is like, I went in, I was like, okay, Kodansha had this whole series on sale, and I kept thinking about it because I'm like, my husband and they have a 5-year age gap. My husband and I have 7 years. And so I was a little bit nervous though, because it says 16 and up. And I was like, okay, Kodansha, like, what is it? I read the first chapter and I was like, this is really good. But I was really nervous because it had the age gap and it said it was 16 and up. That's like, it's going to have some spice. And I don't typically read spicy stuff. And I was so nervous about it, but I loved this series. I came in probably not like thinking I would dislike it or did dislike it, but more of like, I was really nervous. I read that thing in like a few days and I went back and reread the series, like word for word, like not just skim reading it, because it was just so good. Like, I don't understand why it's saying it's 16 and up. I'm like, what is the 16 up? Like, there's nothing. Like, in fact, this is like one of the few shoujo mangas that I've read where like the guy is like, I'm laying down the boundaries. Like, they can't kiss, they can't hug. They're like, we're just gonna have like, I guess like I don't know. I don't even know how to finish that sentence. But part of that was the dad, though, as well, because he was like, wait till she's 18 and she graduates. But that was one that I just didn't expect to love that series as much as I did. As I was just really scared, though. That was like, because if my kids see things, they totally judge me. That's why I don't read spicy titles, because I don't want to be judged by my own kids.
What it could be is I've noticed with some other companies, like the first 1 or 2 are wholesome and then it gets more degenerate. I don't really think it'll probably be that degenerate, but when it has 16 plus isn't bad. It's when it's mature or adult only on it or explicit.
Gotcha.
That's when you're going to get your little spice. Mm-hmm. I've been told I would never read smut like that, but I'm just saying.
Oh, please.
I read them for the art. Dick Fight Island is well drawn. Okay. I've never seen speed lines on a dick like that before. It's great.
Okay.
Your prison school on the back, I think they're. Oh, no. They're right.
Yeah, they're prison school. And these 2 shelves are all smut.
Laura, that series kind of sounds like LDK with the dad that comes in. He's like, okay, you guys can't do anything until she graduates or blah, blah, blah. So it kind of sounds similar.
Really? I've been super on the fence with LDK because some of them covers, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, the covers look really spicy, but the story is not like that. So, I mean, yeah.
Because I loved My Darling Next Door. I was like, it was there was just no wrong in that manga whatsoever. Like, I love the main character, and I love Hinochi, the hero. It was great all around. So I was like talking about that. I was like, maybe I should have done a different one because I didn't come in thinking I would dislike it, but I just had that fear that it was gonna like go south, and I was like, I just bought the whole series. I mean, it was on sale, but I was like, I don't want to like buy a digital series and then like not end up liking it. So I was really happy that I really enjoyed it. That series came on my top 5 favorites for this year so far.
I have that like all ready to go on my Kindle. I just haven't read it yet.
It's so good. I hope that you love it. I hope you love it.
Dad needs to talk. Hey, I'm glad to see some cool people here. How are you doing? Dad needs to talk.
Hey.
Why is he not on with us?
Yeah.
He's got to come on sometime.
Yes.
And Steph was like, yeah, they def have good taste.
You missed the other ones because she was like, she's working her room like, well, whoever recommended it has good taste. We all love it. It's a really good series. Fryron.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're behind. That's why I was like, yo, you got 8 messages. Get on it. I can only share pictures. You got to do everything else.
I know. Then everybody's replying to them, so I'm like, should I even bother sharing? Everybody's replying in there. All right, Nick.
Oh, okay. Me. See, this is what happens when I don't pay attention. I always screw up. Share screen.
And he was just showing me.
I was just bitching at you for it. All right, this is my second favorite one. I was really shocked. I was told about this a while ago. Matic.
Oh, okay.
It's really well drawn. It's a boys' love story, and I thought I wouldn't like it. It's drawn really well, and like it's a psychological thriller. It's fucked. It's gory. I'm into it. And you really can't tell with the demons, like when they're having sex, like they don't look like sex organs, so you can ignore it and just think it's like dragon's tails or like tentacles. The looks on your faces are fucking
I'm still trying to figure out the cover.
It's a good
series. What's happening?
That's what I was doing.
Let me
doesn't go
there. I see it's a girl with horns, right?
No, that's a demon prince. He's actually super pretty. You know what? On the stream, I'm not gonna look for it, but they're really well drawn dudes, like super cute and just very femboy pretty. And I'm not going to describe it, but if you want to check it out, I actually really dug it and was shocked I liked it.
Okay, so it's 2 people. That's why.
Yeah, Let me see if I can find another thing where it's. Let me see. I just don't want to show something that's super spicy and then get her stream shut down.
Probably the best.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, everybody.
Okay, I can show this. This is wholesome. This isn't like nasty man or anything.
Oh, nasty man.
That's the politest way to put it. Oh, where'd it go? Like, this is what happens when I'm not prepared all the time.
So profesh.
I'm wicked professional. You have no idea. Let's click on this one. Can I open a new tab? Open a new tab.
Meanwhile, Kitty Cat says Matic is one I definitely interested in picking up, so don't worry, Hartless Weeb.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got it. Let me just jump back into StreamYard. Share. All right. Share screen. DeviantArt. Yep, share. Like it's really well drawn. Like Lord Jay's really like pretty, and like his brother's pretty. Basically, the kid he makes a contract with a demon that he wants to eat his organs, but when he dies, the demon gets his soul, and the demon ends up falling in love with him and brings him down as his pet. So yeah, there's kind of an age gap there too, but that's totally different.
That's right, Black Butler a little.
Yeah, it's almost got like that Victorian feel to it. Like I was shocked because like I didn't hate Tick Fight Island. I thought it was funny and stupid, but this I actually like the storyline. I'm like, oh, this is badass too. So yeah.
Was the main character the guy on the right, or were you saying that's
the guy on the right? Yeah, that's the little boy. Okay. For a while he was punished for like the first year. He had his head like sewn on a dog, just to teach him a lesson.
Well,
I guess I put this comment up at the right time.
Thanks, Steph. That hurts my feelings. I'm gonna go cry in the shower later. Thank you.
Okay, Bo.
All right. So one I still haven't seen a lot of people talk about is shame is Asadora.
Oh, I like
yes.
Asadora.
So this one, the cover was like, I don't. That doesn't seem interesting. But then I noticed after like the 5th time I saw it, I noticed the author. I'm like, wait a minute, let me check this out. From the very first or second pages, you get this. Like, you get a city on fire, and you got a big kaiju tearing it apart. And then, for no apparent reason, it just goes to the story of this little girl.
Yeah.
So it's like 80 years later, or 80 years before, and what I really liked about this, there is a scene in here where this little girl is basically trying to run home in the middle of a storm. A pretty bad hurricane is coming, and she ends up kind of getting kidnapped by this guy who is basically on his way out of a house, like robbing it. And then she kind of sees it, tries to point him out, like, hey, he's gonna stealing, and he kind of scoops her up in a panic. And they basically are in a warehouse for a few chapters while this hurricane's going on, and it's getting pretty bad. Like, doors are getting ripped off, and it's getting pretty bad to the point where they actually have to work together. I mean, you have a captivee who's got this guy who like kidnapped her right there. He's not really sure of what he just did. He's like, I know I panicked, but you have them working together to try to survive the storm. And I was like, that is really interesting reading.
The characters are just amazing.
Yeah.
And the art is just.
Is it a little girl or?
Yeah, it's a little
girl, but it goes through different times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And these covers, they all mean something. I'm like, oh, I really like they did that.
Yeah.
I got in that series because of Marg. So it was good. It surprised me too. Like, that was in one of my recent top five Wednesday videos, I mentioned covers. I think it was like covers we didn't like, but we ended up loving the book, and now Asadora was one of my picks for that.
Yeah. I like the colors on the covers, but yeah.
I
kind of like a low-key cover.
But you look at the cover and it's not what you think you're reading.
Yes. Yeah.
See, I never picked it up either because I'm like, oh, it's about a little girl. That pilot. I'm like, oh, boring. And then I saw I was like, Nokia Arasawa. I'm like, well.
Yeah, that's what got me to pick it up. And then page 1, like, all right.
Yeah, far from boring.
All right, Bizarre. What's your next one?
Hey, so this one I just read like last week. Love in Focus. And the reason why I thought I wasn't going to like it is because everyone, well, at least the people that I talked to said it was mid. They said it was just okay. And so I put it off for like 10 years. And then one of my friends had it on her shelf and we wanted to buddy read something together. So we're both like, let's read this. And I absolutely loved it. So, yeah, it's about this. Laura, you can probably tell the description better.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, have you not read it?
I have. It's just been a while. I buddy read it with Marg. A few years ago.
Oh, yeah. Have you read it too? Okay.
Yeah, we buddy read it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. The main girl, she's a photographer, but her dad doesn't he like not want her to do it, so she ends up going to a boarding house with her childhood best friend, I think, who
which is
encouraged her.
Right there.
Yeah, he encourages her to go pursue photography. And of course, she's there. She finds love. So, but it's not, it's a lot more complicated than just that.
There's triangles.
Yeah, I think like my favorite aspect of it is like the found family, like where they all kind of like made like a family. Everyone that lives in that house.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, like all. Can you see it? Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That had a really good ending.
It
that
did.
was.
And what was it called again?
Love and Focus.
Oh, Love and Focus. Okay.
Yeah, they have an omnibus too of it now.
And I really like the artwork. Like the art is so pretty in this. I was surprised because and also another reason why I didn't think I was gonna like it is I read Wook Boy's Mind and I couldn't, and that one was just okay. So I thought that this one was just gonna be okay, and I ended up really liking this one, and I didn't really care for Wook Boy's Mind by the same mangaka. So
no, they also do those Not So Sweet Boys.
Yeah.
I've got that.
Yeah, everyone told me to check that one out next, so I'm probably going to get that one. So
yeah, that's my hope to read that one next. Well, not super next because I don't think that would work for y'all. So was it Freakathon? doing those not so sweet boys.
What did I just miss? You're reading now? Spicier stuff? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Has anybody read it? I have the first 4. I know there's 7 out, but I don't want to, because I have the issue of I buy everything in bulk and then I binge it. But I want to know if it gets good.
It's good. I like it. I really I like it more than her other 2, really. It was her longest one that we've gotten in English, so that was great because I thought that Wolf Boy Is Mine, that could have been way longer, and there was so much in there that they could have done that I was so upset that they didn't expound upon.
Yeah.
And even the ending, they left it kind of open-ended. I'm like, what was that? I'm like,
yeah. I was very confused in Wolf Boy Was Mine. I got kind of confused, and I got the characters mixed up and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I thought the ending itself was okay, but that bonus chapter, what was the point of that? Because it felt like a whole new story at the start, and like you said, then it just ends.
I'm like, that sounded cool. Let's do that. But I don't know.
I recently reread that series, but I did not read that bonus chapter for that reason, because I was like, I know it. I mean, I feel like it sort of ruins the actual ending of the series because you can't. You appreciate how the story itself ended for that Wolf Boy Is Mine, then you get the bonus chapter, and you're like, this is a lot sadder than the end, and it's a whole other plot, and you're just like I said, you want more of the bonus chapter, and I feel like it just makes you forget the happy feels that you had because of the happy ending. So yeah.
Did you like the crossover that they did with the Wolf Boy Is Mine? In this one, I thought that was funny.
I can't remember. There was a crossover.
Where this chick was taking pictures of just random people in the background.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, remember that? And it had those ears, and then she's like, well, what kind of cosplay is this?
That's right. Yeah.
That was so funny. I was laughing so hard when I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Nick, I think Those Not So Sweet Boys is really good. And it's very bingeable too. So, and they're fast reads.
It's on the back burner. I got 4 series I want to bang through, but I need to actually start. My biggest fear is I know you guys do reviews. I'm always afraid I'm going to fuck it up. I should just do it right off my computer to be lazy and just upload it. I read 5 or 6 new series every 2 weeks, but I never talk about them. I get releases. I know I get the hits, but I'm just so scared of it.
Nick, we should buddy read Those Not So Sweet Boys.
Okay, when do you want to do it? I
don't know.
Up to 4 or 5.
No, I'm
in the next month. Oh, we should do a live stream for it.
We could. We both want to do a live stream. Yeah, let's do it. So
let's bang it out.
We could talk about details after or tomorrow after we both get sleep and
sleep. That's why I took a nap. I'm gonna go to bed at 3 and be up at 4:30. It's cool. I'm used to it.
That's better than me. That's better than me.
Well, listen, you're a mom. You have kids to deal with. I just go and do dangerous shit at work. It's totally fine.
Comes home and answers to no one.
That's right. I got my dog to answer to. That's about it.
Same here.
Yeah.
All right. My next one, actually, I have to thank Nick for this one because I've been trying.
I don't even know, but you're welcome. I'm just such a cocky ass.
I'm trying to broaden my horizons outside of shonen because coming from comic books, I was reading more shonen than anything else. But this one is actually good, and I actually got the first 7 volumes off. Somebody was selling it on Discord, so it is quintessential.
Yes. Oh, that's on my list. Now I gotta pick something else. I'm
sorry.
Love it. It's okay.
It is so cute. It's like this poor kid. He's trying to help his family out, and he gets a job tutoring these girls, and he's shocked to find out that they're all from his school, and they're also quintuplets, and each one of them has their own personality, but they all suck at school and they refuse to study, and he's trying to figure out how to get them to study. And I'll have to say, so far, the one I probably think is my favorite is the one who's in love with warlords.
Oh, shit! Which Nagago sister is it?
I thought that was Miku.
Is it Miku?
It's Miku.
It is Miku.
Yeah.
She's my favorite. Sorry, I drew a blank. I almost got a waifu pillow of her, but they weren't safe for work, and I was like, I'm not going to buy this.
I just love her, and just him using the whole warlord thing to get her to kind of study, and Let's see. Can you see?
Yep, she is super cute. Like she's the one that I want him to be with because I'm not gonna tell you who he gets with.
Yeah.
But like she's not normally my type, but she's super quiet and sweet and cute. And I dug her. I'm like, this is not what I'm into, but I'm into her. And I also liked Yotsuba. Oh wait, are we doing that? Hold up. I'll one up you. Hold on.
Oh,
I got all of them. Like I bought these when they came out.
Cute.
Like she's super cute.
I want the new one that's coming out, but it's like $200. I'm like,
some of them get expensive, but they also did like these really cute ones where they're in pajamas. Like,
I saw that too.
Yeah.
They're super cute.
It's just her in like her street clothes or something.
Yeah. Ichigo, like she's pretty cool too with like some of the accessories and stuff she has. Like the pop-up parade one, these are not bad. These are like $45, but the sculpts are pretty good. But even on like the Ichigo one, she's got like a cell phone with like little bunny ears and stuff, super detailed. And like her nails are painted and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She's like the overly friendly one who welcomes him where everybody else didn't, right?
Yeah, she's the star. She's the one that, you're not that far into it. Yeah, she ends up becoming an actress and gets super popular.
Oh, okay.
It's not really spoiling anything. It doesn't ruin the plot. So
okay.
They're rich as shit anyways. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That dad has like a top floor Tokyo apartment that's rich.
Yeah, and I just love him struggling, trying to get them to all like just stay still and listen to him.
Or when they drug him with the cookies.
Yes. He's like,
you didn't know that?
Next time goes, I promise it's not, nothing's in this. And he's like,
To me, shout out to Elite when he watches this on the rewind. It is the cutest story. He told me to watch, and I'm like, I don't like rom-coms. They're stupid. And that just opened up a whole world for me. And I'm like, I love, because the rest of mine are all rom-coms. And I'm like, I love this shit. I'm such a sap.
Should we try to do a high five again?
Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got this.
Rom-com game.
All right, Mark.
Let's see. Next one. This is by Seven Sleaze, so I didn't think I'd
You said Seven Sleaze.
Seven Sleaze. That's
okay. You said it on purpose. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I call Seven Sleaze. But that is Gal Gohan.
Fuck yeah! Another one off my list. Thanks.
I didn't think I'd like this because 1, Seven Sleaze. 2, she's a gal, and gals dress kind of provocative, and there's some like panty shots and stuff in this. I'm trying to find a page where there's not one.
Adding to the list.
But it's so cute. It's so cute.
I love it.
And it's not as much fan service in the end.
It was wholesome at the end.
It's so wholesome. It's about this girl in high school that none of her teachers take her seriously because, she dresses like this. But there's this one teacher, I forget his name. Well, he's right here.
He's a sweetheart.
He is. And he always keeps her at a distance, so it's nothing inappropriate happening, which I totally appreciate. And
I thought it was going to get worse than that. Like, I honestly, because when Dark Sage said it was a nasty man, it's not. But like, it's like, he's going to get with her. And I'm like, wow, I respect him. He's a gentleman to the end.
He is a gentleman, and I love it. He's a cooking club teacher. Yep. And he says, you can do it. We're going to learn how to cook. And he's like the first teacher that had faith in her that she could do something despite how she looked, and she just gets a crush on him, and she's the one that kind of pushes things to the boundaries, and he's just like back off, and he's kind of oblivious at some points too, but it's so adorable, and I highly recommend it if you can stomach some of the panty shots. But it does ease up on like the fan service later. Like, it's not all about that anymore. So it's just so cute.
And then the love triangle that starts.
Yes.
I was say you had me at panty shots, and you reeled me in with the story. So
I highly recommend that. It's a great rom-com. So
100%, I loved it. Other couple things that were cute is like when she got her summer job and she was working at like a Hooters kind of, and he brings his nephew, and his nephew's like, "Oh, I like her," and he's like, "Stop!" And she's like, "We should hang out," and like they hang out they shouldn't be hanging out, but he calls them like club field trips where he feels bad for her. Then they had like a New Year's or Christmas one where she gets drunk and he like walks her home and he doesn't take advantage of her, which is super sweet, you know.
But she is so cute. I love her, like, even though it's kind of like risque, some of the stuff she wears, but
oh, definitely.
She's just so cute.
Or she like honks him or hugs him and does it in front of people and he loses his shit.
I mean, it's so cute. There's her staring at him. He's all blushy.
I would say if she wasn't so tanned, she'd be best girl, but just she's way too crispy, like, and she does that spray tan.
I don't know. See, I couldn't, like, if I would love to look like this.
You can get an orange spray can.
I am going with a new release. I didn't even know that it was releasing today, and I picked it up this past Saturday. I understand the feeling of getting manga early. I was like,
it's awesome,
this is really surreal. It's like, I've read it before other people, maybe.
Better than adult stuff.
Yeah. I went with No Longer Heroine. I was terrified to pick up this manga. I have never seen so much hate for a manga that I guess was like read via scans, and everybody's like, it's horrible. They were like just bashing it, and I was like, okay, we're gonna stay away from this. And then I went to the store because I saw Margie had picked it up, and another friend had picked it up, and I was at Booksman. I was like, okay, we're just gonna see. I was like, I'm so curious. And when I skimmed through, I was like, this looks great. Yeah. I read it later that night, and it is hilarious. I mean, it is not your typical wholesome, fluffy shoujo heroine. She makes horrible decisions.
I thought it was about fentanyl. Sorry, that's
a
joke. Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, but like she makes such horrible decisions. But I feel like the thing is, since she's not like a heroine that you would typically look up to, like in shoujo manga, you want to look up to the heroine. She's a little bit too relatable in the decisions that she makes. And so, I don't know, I thought it was really funny. And I was like, I'm here for the series. I want to know what happens next. And I'm so bummed we have to wait till January. But like her expressions, oh my goodness. Here we go. Right here. You can see her. Look at her face.
Ow.
It's so yeah, it's so horrible. And she'll have these expressions like that where you're like, girl, like, you know, like I feel like in shoujo manga, like it's a little bit nicer looking when the girls cry. No, she looks straight. She looks horrible.
Ugly crying.
Yeah, she ugly crying. Yeah.
Oh, is that like the feel good cry where the snots run for your nose? You're like, I feel so much better now.
Yeah.
Even as a dude, I can admit it. I've been there. Yeah. Mainly drunk, but whatever. Happens.
Here we go. Right here. What was you were talking about? Oh,
yeah. I've been there. And you just feel so good after. It's just like, just relieves your soul.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people said that she's just a horrible heroine, and I don't think she's like an unredeemable one, but like just of all the hate that's towards this series, and they're like, I'm never going to read that. I guess after they like read scans years ago, I'm just like, it's not that bad. It's really funny. There's a few like jokes at she mentions about other series. Like, was it Nausicaa with the Valley of the Wind? She makes a reference, Castle in the Sky, and I don't know, it was really funny. So I went in like pretty terrified, and I expected I'm gonna really hate this manga, and I was like, no, I absolutely love it. I need volume 2 like yesterday. Like that's the bad part is when you read it early, I'm like, now I have to wait longer than everybody else because it's not out yet.
Well, you could always just read the scans.
Show you. Oh, sorry.
I thought about it. I really did. But I was like, Laura, it's like, if you read the scans, you're going to want to talk about the whole series. And I'm like, nobody's going to be like, I can't buy it yet. So I'm going to hold off for now. For now, I'm going to hold off because I'm like, we'll see if it gets worse, though, like, as the wait goes on. Especially, was it Yen Press that publishes? How bad is Yen Press pushing their releases? Is it as bad as Kodansha?
They're a little bit better, but they're still kind of slow with stuff, and they don't do reprints a lot, which pisses me off for series I really like.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark, did you want to ask something?
Oh, I was just going to say that just goes to show you that you just need to try things out yourself instead of like listening to everybody else, because if it's something that you think you're like, just go for it, you know?
Yeah, and I've read it. I mean, I've skim read it a second, third time because I'm like, this girl is she's just something else. Like, it was like surprisingly refreshing that she's not, like I said, this very admirable heroine. I mean, like I said, I don't think she's like horrible. I just think that some of the decisions that she makes, I'm like, if that was high school me, I was like, man, that'd be me. I was like, I can't. I was like, you can't deny the obvious that she represents. I feel like, realistically represents a lot of younger women. So I was like, maybe that's why it has hate too, because this ain't really. I mean, it isn't a
super fluffy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but it's good. Have you read it yet, Mark?
I've read the first couple chapters and really liked it. And I'm just like, yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
All right, Nick.
I'm gonna have to think now.
I'm sorry.
I'm killing Quince right now. Quince is gone. No one talked about this. We'll do this one. I was trying to actually think in between what else I want to do, but I actually watched the anime for this when it was coming out, and I was like, I don't know, dip my toes in it and see, and I fell in love because, like I said, I'm a sucker for rom-coms now. It should be up. Watakoi. Yes. I fucking love this series. Like, my issue with rom-coms is usually it's the high school demographic, which I don't mind. We've all been there as kids, but like, I like the awkwardness, bless you, as adults going through, dating situations where, I'm an older guy. Like, I've dated in the past, but like, it's still awkward. Doesn't matter if you're 16 or 70. Dating someone's really awkward and weird. And what it's like when you're getting to know each other, or you sleep over each other's houses, or then you end up living with them, and what unfolds. So I really liked it. It was cute, and they're dorky as fuck. So like, that made it so much better how they all have their different little tropes. Like, the main character, she's a boys love author. Her coworker's a gender bending cosplayer. He's a video game player. His best friend that with the other girl, he's into manga. Like, it's so cute. His little brother's a little dork, but he's got his own love story. Like, it's super cute. I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of wanting more too when it ended.
Yeah, I haven't finished it. Oop.
Same here. It gets pretty wordy, so that's why I've kind of slowed down on it. But it's still pretty interesting. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, yeah, that's good. I'm still trying to look up and I got to figure out what else I want though.
I'm sorry.
Because you guys named two of them. It's not your fault. It's really good stuff. I'm trying to think of like, we talked about that the week. Anyways, sorry, I'm searching and doing other stuff. While you guys are sorry, guys.
You're good. So I'm gonna go over into the horror genre because I don't really like it, but what? I wanted to try it out for like during Halloween, so I went ahead and picked it up, and it was very praised, very highly praised, so I got it.
Uzumaki.
Yes. So this is just scarring, but yet addictive. I could not put this down. I got it finished in a day. And
how do you feel about snails?
What?
How do you feel about snails now?
Oh, snails I feel fine about. It's just babies now I don't like.
I'm still creeped out about snail trails, but that's for another reason.
Oh gosh.
but it was kind of disturbing, but yeah. But I think I could show this is about the most innocent thing here, but it's still creepy.
Yeah, but like Ito does some really cool, like he reminds me of anybody that does comics, like the Bernie Wrightson woodblock print style of like just really like horrific horror, but it's good. I like them.
If you don't know what it is, I mean, basically the mangaka basically took spirals and wanted to make that a scary thing. And you basically have a town that is haunted by spirals. You'll have different little stories that tie into the two main characters, but you'll see body dysmorphia. You'll see just horrifying things, but it's so mysterious and interesting. You're going to keep on reading it. And that ending just blew my mind. And it kept me up for dinner a couple of days.
Did you start seeing spirals everywhere after reading it?
Did you guys watch the live action they made years ago? No. I remember watching it, but I don't remember it.
There is a animated.
The Junji Ito animation was trash, but I know they're doing a new thing for it. So
yeah, it's coming out. And he actually delayed it because he wasn't happy with what he was seeing, so they delayed it.
You should. If it's your baby, you should actually make it on point on what you want, not just slap out something and go, all right, let's sell merchandise. It's like, no, please don't destroy this like Game of Thrones and just shit on my legacy.
Exactly.
No snails.
Oh, if we do a Secret Santa this year, I'm definitely just getting Marg's address and sending her a bunch of live snails.
No, no, no.
I'm kidding.
Bad.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about centipedes.
Centipedes? How about millipedes? Those are even creepier.
Oh, yeah, no.
This is just gonna devolve, so let's change the subject.
What was your pick?
Everything else.
I'll be back in a moment, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab my snails.
No, please don't. Oh,
Snails are creepy.
I'm
I agree a little bit.
I'm gonna cancel you.
Wait, did I hear cancel while I was walking away from my headphones?
No, you said you were gonna get your snails.
He's gone.
Okay, so the next three, the only reason why I picked any of them up was because of the manga club. So thank you.
I'm a bad influencer.
So, Masterful. The Masterful Cat is depressed again today. The reason why I wasn't interested in this one is because I thought it was going to be cute, and I just thought it just looked okay. One, I read this before I got cats, so I wasn't a big cat person. Now I am. Now I have 2 cats. But anyways, and then I also thought I didn't think I was going to connect with like a huge cat, but like as you're reading it, it's just so like wholesome and sweet, and it actually kind of brings you so much into the story to where you don't really think about that the cat's huge. Really, you think, I don't know, like I can't explain it, but it doesn't seem like it's something not normal. Yeah, I just really liked it. But yeah, I like binge these as soon as these come out. I like get it and read it.
Is it still ongoing?
Yes, I think. Isn't it?
I don't know. That's one series that I missed out on, and I don't know if it's back in stock now. But I know there for a while. Every time I went to the bookstore or checked online, like it just was not in stock. I think I sort of gave up trying to find it, and that's when I went on Wonder Cat Q-chan for colored cat manga. So.
It's definitely worth it. I know 7 Seasons bad about retraining, but like definitely check again because it's so cute, and I think you'd really like it.
Okay,
but
it's
more like it's kind of like an office romance, which I wouldn't even think it would be, but yeah, it's like an office romance. So
interesting.
In a weird way, it reminded me of Wotakoi. So
okay.
All right. This next one I almost didn't pick up because I was kind of like trying to avoid too many of the high school romance stuffs because like Nick, I'm looking for more of the like older romance comedies like Wotakai. But I saw the art on this and I was intrigued because it was a very old school like manga art, and I said, let me check it out, and then I ended up liking the story, and that's Cheeky Brat.
Yeah. I haven't read it yet. I changed for you, Marg.
I like the story.
No.
I also had to tinkle, so
I like the story because he's younger than her, and she wants nothing to do with him because she's trying to deal with her feelings over the star player of the basketball team, and her whole point of becoming the assistant coach for the team was to impress him, but then he ends up falling in love with some other girl. And this one, he keeps trying really hard to get her attention, but she's like conflicted because he's younger and because she still has some feelings for the other guy. And he's frustrated because he doesn't know why she's wasting her time on the other guy. And he needs to move on. She needs to move on. But yeah, I've read volume 1 so far. I haven't gotten to the other ones yet, but I like it.
Marg, are you still keeping up on the series?
Yeah, I need to read the one that, was it 4 that just came out? I haven't read 4, but I really like it.
I picked up 1 when it first came out, and I forgot all about it until you just mentioned it.
Yeah.
I like it. And I like the art, because the art is like, it reminds me of like early 2000s like manga art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought about picking it up, but I heard it was really long.
I did hear that too. It's like 20 volumes or something.
Yep. I'm in for it.
The covers are so cute. The only issue I had is how pushy he is. Like he.
And I think that shows his immaturity. I think that shows his immaturity.
Like, does that tamper off at all, Mark?
A little bit. She kind of realizes her feelings for him a little bit more, and he's trying. There's a lot of character growth already in like volume 3, where he's trying to consider her feelings and trying to understand why she keeps pushing him away. So he kind of backs off on that. I think in either volume 2 or 3. I don't remember which one, but it's really cute. It was one of my most anticipated for was it this year that it came out, or last year?
I think it was last year, because we buddy read it, and then we both, like, our kids got sick or something. We never talked about our thoughts on it.
So yeah, I really like it, and I'm stoked that it's like 20 some volumes long. So
yeah, the covers are pretty. Are you gonna get volume 2, Carrie?
Yes, I'm definitely gonna continue.
Wait, is we talking about Cheeky Brat still, or
yeah?
I thought volume 3 came out, didn't it?
I
came out. I
think
4.
Volume 4 just came out.
Yeah, I've seen it here and there. It's just I always forget because I'm buying so many. I'm trying to actually only buy stuff I like or new random stuff, and I'm like, let me try that. Let me try that.
Yeah.
Like I need Die Dark 4 when it comes out. I'm so jealous of those motherfuckers who got it early. I'm like, I hate you. It's such a good series. Weird.
I love how he went like that.
But it's a good feeling though. You get
motherfuckers.
It makes you happy about collecting a series, and you're like, yes, I got it before everyone else.
Yeah.
And I love posting on Instagram, and I was like, I hate you. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
That was a good one, Carrie. That was really unexpected. I would have not expected that. So between you and Mark, I guess I need to pick up volume 2, because that was the only thing. I really loved the first volume. And, you know, getting sports shoujo manga is like extremely rare. So I'm like, Laura, I'm like, you love, I mean, that's like the perfect thing. I'm like, sports and romance. It's an instant win. But I was like, if he could just back off a little bit, give her a little bit of boundaries, then I was like, I would be okay. So that makes me feel better, because I was like, I don't know if I can handle that through the whole series.
I think sometimes she does need that pushing too, because she's kind of like closed off. Yeah,
that is that, because I mean, it wasn't bad, and it really works well for, like, especially in that first volume of her even remotely acknowledging him, you know, giving him any kind of time of day. So
yeah.
All right, Marg.
Let's see. I'm going with Sweat and Soap.
God damn it! Fuck all of you!
I knew it.
Motherfuckers, that was my top favorite.
But I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the whole smelling thing on his part. And the part where everyone's like, "Ooh, this is a spicy manga," blah 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 blah.
That's what I was told. The person that told me to check it out.
Spicy, you know.
Okay, the beginning, like where they first sleep together. After that, it's not awkward. It's not that spicy. Like, it's not fathomable at all.
Yeah. So I ended up really liking this. The whole smelling thing was like, okay, I can kind of get it, but he's just like all about it. So I was like. So I wasn't sure, but they are just the sweetest couple with each other, and like the art's really good. And it's, you know, sometimes you get tired of reading like terrible horror or like high school romance. So it's nice to have like, you know,
real adult shit.
Yeah.
That's what made me fall in love. Well, I'm gonna jump in just because you stole it from me, and I love the series.
Go ahead, like, do your part.
I love that, like with Watakoi, but it felt more real than Watakoi. It was so adult, and like just the awkwardness of like them meeting each other's families when they're getting more into it. I don't want to spoil the end of it, but like, and it's also relatable too from shoot, what's the guy's name? The MC's boyfriend. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But the stuff that goes on in his head too, he gets nervous and awkward, but he tries to play it off like he's this cool chat. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. And like when he's on the balcony drinking the water, he's like, shit, 3 times. I only thought that happened in the movies. And like he gets worried, or he gets worried about being next door and his heart starts racing. Like we've been there, and you get nervous in a relationship. And it's like, oh damn. But I also Googled, because I thought it was funny, smelling kink. It has a name. It is ophilotocolophilia. Sexual arousing by smell or odors emanating from person's body. Extreme sexual arousal. Sigmund Freud used the term in reference to pleasure of odors. I just thought I'd share that with y'all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yes, I hate you and I love it. It was such a good series. Now I have to find 2 new ones.
Yeah.
We're not friends anymore. You're not getting a Christmas card of me and my brother.
I can guarantee you my next 2 won't be on your list.
All right, then I think I might get the box set because that's coming up.
I already pre-ordered.
Oh, that's right.
It is
$77.
It's pretty cheap buying it like that. I had to buy them all individually. Buy one, get one. I just finished getting 8 through 11. And the ending is so worth it. Like, you know how most like rom-coms or just manga in general leave you hanging? You're like, oh, it wraps it up so sweet and nice. And it's the only thing that's ever made me cry like a little bitch. Like, it's so cute and wholesome. I love this.
I want videos of Nick reading that stuff and just like,
no, no,
give us what we want, Nick.
We want that.
No, all right, listen, you guys get the persona like I'm a wild idiot and I have fun. You don't want to see the cute side to me because you're like, wow, he is a bitch. Just watch Stick Fight Island 1 and 2. Like, that's what you need to see. That's cool.
No, thanks.
I'll tell you what, I'll do a live read of I'll pick a rom-com and read it. But if I cry, it's on you. Any one of you guys.
I'll be downloading and clipping it. Don't worry.
Want to feel good? Watch this idiot cry. Such a sentimental little bitch.
I will send it. I will tag Weeb Dad.
Well, most people don't get to see my sweet side, so you're gonna be really special if you see it. So maybe I'll let you guys into my private life a little bit. But wait until I do. See, that's why I'm kind of afraid of doing the video for what is it? Suits. It's like I don't want to get too much into my personal life with people, so it's like, yeah. But anyways, I'll shut up. Please tell me I'm not the next person because I'm still trying to pick.
I think I am.
You
Okay.
are.
I feel bad. I have like all the shoujo manga here. I'm doing another one. I'm going to do Anonymous Noise. And the reason I chose this is because like I had seen it before, but I was like, I'm on the fence. Like it's a music manga or music based manga. And I'm like, music, you need to be able to hear it. So I really didn't think I would enjoy this, but I love this series. Like it really caught me off guard in that like I feel it's okay not being able to hear it because of the way that the panels and the art is, that you just can feel the music. I don't know if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. But like, it really was just a really cool feeling that I'm like, I'm reading a music manga and I hear music in my own head, even though it's like, I'm not technically hearing anything. I didn't think about like even trying to find art of it. But I honestly didn't expect to like this. I was like, I got it from my library and then like I said, promptly binge read it. And I was like, well, I'm going to get it. I was going to try and collect it, but I was like, it's pretty long and sort of out of stock right now. But I don't know. That was one that came to mind. That's like, I didn't think that you could truly appreciate music manga without being able to hear sounds. But this manga proved me wrong that, yeah, you can appreciate music manga and make up your own music, I guess, in your own head. But the usually I feel like just the art really captures that emotion and just like pulls you in where you feel like you're there. It was a good one. Next. Sorry, Nick. That's all. I don't know.
I wasn't sure if he froze. He was like,
"Oh, me? Oh no, I was looking up stuff. I have my next one, so whenever you guys."
Okay, good. Because I was saying,
sorry.
I thought I could have switched them.
All right, let me share. Because I had to pick something else, and I completely forgot. I thought this was gonna be the dumbest title, and I was gonna hate it. I'm like, I don't want a sappy slice of life bullshit, but I'll check it out. And I bought it before everyone got into it, and boom. I love Spy Family.
Yes.
I forgot because it looks so wholesome. I'm like, oh, this is going to be horrible. It's going to be sappy and dumb. And I fell in love with all three of the characters. Like, Lloyd's kind of cool. You know, Anya's super cute, but I like Mommy. I love Yor.
Yes.
She can call me daddy any day. It's okay. Well, she's so cute and sweet, but she's also like a killer. It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the funny part is like when she gets drunk, she gets all nervous and stuff. And it's wholesome. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of like the biggest couples ever that I'm like, they just need to have an actual marriage and just, it needs to not be fake anymore at this point.
Yeah.
Like, that's a ship I want to see. That I want to see sail so bad.
I just love Anya's reactions, listening in on their thoughts, and just standing there going.
Okay. I just thought, would it be too creepy if I get Anya as a tattoo?
I don't think so.
Just with like the meme face, like.
Maybe it's that one where she's looking down, like.
Yeah,
I like that look she gives Damien. The one where he thinks she's being creepy, but she thinks she's being cool.
Yeah.
Kids got it though. She's definitely just. I love the series. The anime is so cute. Like I'm behind on the manga. I'm like When's the next volume come out? Isn't it soon? Because I always look for it to be early.
So. October, I think?
November.
Oh, it's killing me.
Or is it October?
I think it's October.
Talking about number 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you just got early, huh?
You got it, dude? Okay, Otaku, like you were going up there to be past Dustin for like my new best best friend, but nah, like we're not cool anymore, dude.
Tell you got to keep on going on Right Stuff every day. Just filter it to pre-order and in stock. As soon as it's in stock, even though it's on pre-order, they'll send it.
It's 9/20. It comes out 9/20 this month.
Okay, wait. So,
wow.
Kitty Cat, are we talking about I'm a creep or just the tattoo's creepy? Because I'm a little perplexed there.
You're right. It did come out this month. I pre-ordered that from Takara Cafe, but I have not gotten any of my pre-orders from July. So that's why I didn't realize. That makes me sad.
That's why I don't do pre-orders. Like I got screwed with the quintessential quintuplets, like we said last week, and like I found it like a month early, and I was like, I need to read that. Well, I already read it in the scans, but I was like, I just want it for the collection. So I hate waiting though; it kills me.
Yeah.
So I should be getting my Spy Family soon too.
That's exciting.
And then in October, the second part of the anime comes out, which I can't wait.
Yes.
I love the first part.
It's gonna be an epic season.
We're finally getting the dog.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess I'll go.
Oh yeah,
I have
He's just trying to get on Nick's like.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. Just kidding.
Well, I have Die Dark, and this is something that I didn't think I would like, but I heard the mangaka from Dorohedoro made it, and I heard so many great things about it, so I decided to jump in. So found the first one.
Awesome. Huh? She does really good work, Kiyoshida.
Yeah. I mean, also
Spaghetti is the man.
Yes. It's pretty small, but the quality is really good. Page quality paper quality is really good, and the feel of it is it feels pretty worth the price. And but the only thing that was kind of putting me off was the art, because I want to make sure this is fine. The art is kind of weird and almost kind of Hellraiser-y.
She's got a very gritty style to her.
But I got used to it really quick, and I actually started to really like it. It's an interesting story. You have a young man who basically he's got like a bounty on his head. Everybody wants to kill him and take his bones, because there's a saying that if you possess his bones, they'll grant you any wish that you want. So he's constantly on the defense, and you get into the new kinds of mechanics of how this world works. Like this whole suit that he's wearing, he's a regular guy, and it's like a
symbiotic suit from Spider-Man. Yeah. It reminds me of Venom Space Knight almost, but with like a Deadpool-esque comedy feel to it.
Exactly. And yeah, so it's funny, it's dark, and it's very original, everything on here. So I have loved every little bit of it, and when they start doing their comedy bits, it's hilarious. And
it is hyper violent though, just to let everyone know. Hyper violent, but Death, she's pretty sexy too and badass. Like you don't know it's a female, and then after you're like, damn, she's hot.
Oh yeah, there's a character on there like you think that this is some very scary person, like, and then she takes the symbiote off and like, ow.
Well, they also go into a black hole. That's where like their little planet is. So you got to go through a void, and it's just some of the most. If you've ever read Dorohedoro, it's like some of the most bizarre, random, weird shit. But at the same time, it all ties together, and you're like, this is pretty cool.
And every single place they go to, you'll have some random person running up to him. It's like, "Give me your bones!"
Yeah, trying to kill him. And he's just like, "Oops, sorry, killed you, bro."
Friends, family, everybody just tries to kill him.
And he's such a sweet kid too. Like, but you got to realize if people are hunting you down to kill you, you can't take life seriously.
Hmm.
And
all right.
But yeah, I read the first 5 volumes of Dora, and I absolutely loved it. But I was so confused. Like, there's just so much going on. I want to like dedicate a month just to read all of it, and then like take notes and like have like a character list in front of me, and like go in depth. So I think I'll enjoy it a lot better, a lot more.
Right there with you.
But yeah, so my next pick is Kaiju number 8.
Oh,
yeah.
I almost chose that one for tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, and I absolutely fell in love. So, yeah.
Same.
And I kind of hate that I love it so much because I'm kind of scared it's going to be like forever.
No, it stays good the whole time. Like, I binge read like probably 5-6 months in advance, and like I'm up to date with it. It's so good because they're in the Shonen Jump app. So
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
it fell off.
Yeah, once I have more time, I want to like just binge like as much as I can of it on the Shonen Jump app. But yeah,
yes.
Well, if you have the Shonen Jump app, it's the best like $3 you spend a month you forget about. But like if you're bored at work or just waiting in line for something, you can read them real quick and you can get caught up.
Yeah.
And realize how fast it would go.
Yeah, that's what I did with the Spy Family on the Shonen Jump app.
I can't do that. I want to, but just as it comes out.
Yeah, with Kaiju number 8, that one, like I said before, I love that he takes his personal experience, like that he has from his job, and he's able to apply it into his future fights, and like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like he's an older character.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I like that he's actually in his 30s, and me being in my 30s, I related. So yeah.
Yeah, and when the kid calls him, I was, "Aren't you too old to be doing this?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm 33, dude. I'm only 31."
They treat him like he's in his 60s or something.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel, though. So
we're all in our 30s. We all feel old.
Yeah.
We're young at heart, though. So age is just a number.
That's right. That's right.
Unless you're talking to people under 18, then that's not a number. Yeah. That's creepy. And that's a no-no.
All right, am I up?
Yes.
All right, the 6th one was another one. When you look at the cover, you didn't think like, okay, this is going to be like a psychological like horror, and I was like, I hope it's just not like completely gory, and I'm still making my way through it, but I have to say, Blood on the Tracks.
Oh,
I like this so much. I think I just love like how he is able to depict what's going on without using too much words. Just a lot of pictures and kind of like just building that tension, and you're just like, oh my god, is this really happening right now? Is this what's really going on in this scene? And like the mother and the son, and then there's times you're questioning exactly what kind of relationship this is. But I think it's really a really good psychological drama. So that's my choice.
I read volume 11 today.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
My gosh.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything more.
How many volumes is it?
It's 13 in Japan and still ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does. It makes you like
cringe.
Like you really get that sense of like what's right around the corner, and it's like there's like rarely any dialogue at some points, and it's just like building up panel to panel what's like happening, and you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's like a genius when it comes to like building tension, and you don't even know why you feel so like frantic, but something happens, you're like, oh my goodness, and then you just got to keep reading it, like, and the volume only takes like 20 minutes to read because there's not a whole lot of words, but man, just the thriller aspect of it and the psychological stuff is just top notch.
Well, I will say, sorry.
was okay. I was gonna say, and to say anything about the story would be spoiling it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say like the psychological thriller stuff he does, like in Welcome Back, Alice, isn't bad. But then again, some of the weird does that have the weird sexual tension shit in it too, or no?
Below the Tracks?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, there's like 1 or 2 parts.
It's more like you can interpret it that way, but it doesn't mean it is.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Welcome Back, Alice.
Devil's Ecstasy was amazing.
Like overly. Like,
and then he talks about his personal life, and you're like, wow, like, this
dude. Maybe not talk about your personal life. It's not. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, I guess it's me next, huh?
Yes, you're up next. Sorry.
All right. Here's my last one, and that is Rent a Girlfriend. And the title is very misleading. I was just kind of like, what is this? You know? But everyone was saying good things about it, how it's such a really good romantic comedy with just a lot of shenanigans and situations that this silly guy gets himself into. With all his lies, and he's got to keep up with all his lies and things like that. And it's just so good. And she is top girl in my opinion, but it's so good. It's so funny. The fan service is not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. So that was another point where you know, but the art is so good too, and the story, I just love it. It's just a fun time, and yeah, don't let the title you know, mislead you. Basically, she works for a company where she goes on dates with people or guys that you know, have an event that they need a, you know, partner to go with and stuff like that. And it's not anything sexual, so that's what I was afraid of, but nothing like that happens. So far we're in volume 11, 12 or something right now.
But that's how the cops get you when they say you want a date.
But yeah, so it's really cute, really sweet, and I just like all the shenanigans and funniness that happens in it.
See, I was hesitant to get into it because I heard a lot of people say like something happens where it kind of like put them off on it, and I wasn't sure.
Oh, well, I think it's maybe this character that puts a lot of people off because he just doesn't like handle things as well, or he's just dumb when he does certain things. And people, I think, are turned off by this character, and it just ruins it for them. But
okay.
Have you reached the film mark?
What?
Have you reached the film mark?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that was, of anything, that was a great arc right there. And if they would have ended it right there, I think that'd have been a perfect ending. And I think I would actually endorse it.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of character growth in that arc, and it really shows how he's kind of like progressing. And I feel like some people maybe drop this off too soon because there's a lot of good stuff that happens. But
how's the spinoff? I also picked that up.
I like it. I really like it. It's about the what's her name? Suzuka? No. I don't know. I don't remember, but it's the shy one, and it's just like really cute. It's really relatable if you are kind of very introverted, and sometimes like going out in public kind of gets to you a little bit. It's very relatable in that aspect, and she's just so sweet and so cute. Yeah, I really like the spinoff. And I don't really like spinoffs either. I should have picked that one too, because I don't like spinoffs because they're usually not as good as the main series, but I think it's cute. It's kind of episodic though in nature. So if you don't like episodic stuff, then yeah, maybe not.
Controversy. We don't talk about controversy here.
No controversial panels in like chapter 200.
Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, I gotta look that up. Hold on.
Yeah, I think she's talking about a swimming pool picture. So.
Swimming pool picture.
Okay.
Yeah. It's that when you see it, you'll see. Yeah, that's the one.
I really like.
Oh, is everybody looking at that?
I was like, I don't know if I should say my pick or not. I saw everybody starting to Google or see like Lavas for Googling.
Hey.
Do you want me to go, Carrie?
Go on, go for it.
All right. Well, I am going to say Haikyuu because never, ever would I ever imagine that I would be into this manga. I remember my friend was like, you should go check it out. It's a sports anime. And I was like, I don't really watch sports. I watch football, but that's it. And I was like, I like kept procrastinating because I'm like sports. Like, no, like I don't mind it, but I didn't play it growing up or anything. And then I finally caved and was like, okay, I will try it out for you because she was a cool friend. And I just was so, blown away. I'm like, if I never would have taken a recommendation, I would have missed out on my all-time favorite manga ever and like my favorite character ever. So this is one that I'm just like, I came in so skeptical that I was like, this is not going to be my cup of tea whatsoever. And was totally proved wrong the more that like I read and the more that I watched. It is so good. It is so good. Like I can't recommend it enough. I've thought about like rereading it again because just I feel like, and I know a few friends are like, if it could just have the lack of sports, it'd be great because the characters are all amazing. But I'm like, that would not complete what the series is. But I do feel like the characters, you just really end up loving everybody. Like there's not really a villainous character, which is pretty just phenomenal in itself. So it's really nice to be able to, I guess, just cheer for everybody. Though Hinata is best boy ever. Like, he's perfect. He can never do any wrong, guys. Don't ever bash him. I will be like, how dare you talk about my favorite character ever? I love him so much. My husband was like, if I wasn't married, do you think you marry him? I was like, no. I was like, I don't look at him that way. So, but I love his character, guys. Though maybe a long time ago, maybe if I was more nerdier back then, maybe I would be like that.
Really did like how they fleshed out all the characters because you got a good understanding of why they did everything, and I think I loved almost everybody on there. I want to continue with the series, but after what y'all said about the latest season, I think I might just pick up the manga.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about season 4.
Yeah. I think it was my friend. She's like, have you seen it? You probably did. I was like, what is this? I got back. I was like, what is this? I went random. I was like, how dare they? I went on Twitter. I was like, this is our time community. That's one time that I was thankful that I was like, let me hear the rants so I know I'm not alone in this, guys. And it was nice. That was one time that Twitter came through with the dumpster fire because I felt a lot less alone. They just better not do it wrong. I'm like, that's one of my favorite parts of the whole series. Like, don't screw this up, guys. Like, please don't. I have so many angry fans. It's good though. Like the ending, I don't know if I should finish that sentence. It'd be a spoiler. I guess with certain things and how I am, or I'm like the characters must stay the same. Like have their character growth, but they never can change. They just have to stay the same. That's really vague, but I was impressed that I was able to be okay with things that happen later on, like good things, but it's so good. It really is. If he can handle, I guess, like the sports arcs and the tournaments, it makes it so well worth it just to see everybody grow and succeed. Like, I feel like Sensei really, when he wrote the end, I'm like, you saw the fans or all your readers and you just gave us everything we wanted, even things we didn't know we needed or wanted, but that you still gave it to us anyway. I guess it's one little last nerdy moment. Like, so recently they did like an interview with him and the 10th Chronicle came out. I straight nerded out at my computer for like 2 hours reading all of the translations I could find. That's one time I was in the scans. I could say that. Like when it comes to Haikyuu, I'm up on that like white on rice, as my husband says. So it's so great. Like it just everything that he talks about, like almost like it's just so great. I'll stop there. But I never would have imagined I would have liked that. I came in super skeptical. Excited, tangent ramble over.
There'll be a week where you don't talk about Haikyuu or Yona. One week.
We were almost to the entire stream, Nick.
Well, I was reading through Rent a Girlfriend and I heard her gush. I'm like, must be Haikyuu or Yona.
Yes.
Gotta be.
Are you finding it? I'm not really finding
I didn't.
much.
I scanned through all of it and I asked in the chat. I didn't read it because I don't want to spoil it, but there was nothing that was spicy or offensive. So
no, it wasn't like how dare that. No, it was more of like the situation and more like eye rolling at the character. Like, come on, man.
Oh, okay.
All right.
When you get there, you'll see it.
Boom! I'm already prepped. It's already waiting for you to.
I see that.
I forgot about the series, The Dark History of a Reincarnated Villainess. It's an isekai rom-com, so it's like kind of like the best of both worlds. The main character, basically, like she lives in her own fantasy world and writes like her own fan fiction for herself, and she ends up getting isekai'd into her fantasy world, and she's the bitch no one likes. Like that's pretty much what it is. Like she really loves a bunch of different characters, and they're kind of mean to her, and she's like the evil stepsister instead of like the love interest, and it's different. It's cute. I thought I wouldn't like it, but this is something I bought on a whim, you know?
That sounds so good.
It is. There's
Are they trying
5
to kill
of them.
her or something?
I never even heard of that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys should know by now. Like, I just buy a lot of random stuff, and I'm like, I'll try it. And I forgot all about it, and I saw Volume 5, so I was like, oh, I got to buy all of these. I've only read Volumes 1 and 2. But, yeah, it's a good read. It's cute. It's fun, and it's got that, like, isekai twist where it's dark, but it's not super dark. And you're like, okay, I want to see what's going on here.
Man, I have been so curious about that series because she's a writer, and I was like, man, that'd be cool to go into your own story world. But I only know one other person now too, including you, that have ever read it, and like they're like, it's so good. Like nobody ever talks about it.
Because it's a weird series and a premise you want to think would mash well, but it does. And on top of that, it's instead of her being the beloved, she's the one everyone hates, which is funny, you know?
Yeah.
What publisher?
I want to say Kodansha. Let me see. Yen Press. Yeah, it's
Yen. You said it's 5 volumes?
So far it's 5 volumes that are out for it, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cute. It's fun. And that's got to suck to write your own love story in your own mind to be happy and then find out it's your sister that is the love interest of everyone. And you're like the horrible stepsister no one likes.
Meg.
Nick, somebody's got spoilers for you in the chat, but I'm not going to put it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't read any of that. Okay. Wait, are we talking about Dark History or are we talking about Rent a Girlfriend?
Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh, okay. No, whatevers. I ain't scared. I mean, it doesn't get worse than, like Dick Fight Island or Maddox. I mean, other stuff is tame, like I get weirded out when I read something. I'm like, oh, ghost penis. Okay, whatever. I'll use my imagination.
Okay, Bo, you're up.
Okay, so my last one is a daily report about my witch senpai. This was a really great series. I didn't think I would like it. This came in one of my hauls that new stuff was coming out and I didn't know what was good, so I wanted to try it out. Got it, read it, absolutely enjoyed it. You have a witch who's basically working in an office, and she does favors for everybody, and everybody knows about her powers and kind of asks too much of her, and she's just so agreeable that she'll just do everything just to make everybody happy. And you have a new employee that comes to work and kind of falls for her, but he's at first kind of noticing everything that she's doing and noticing everyone's taking advantage of her. So his whole thing is he wants to show her like, hey, you need to take care of yourself. And the whole thing is a really, really nice office romance. And again, I got the second one. I am waiting for the third because I want to binge it all at once.
Yes.
But it was going to be canceled, or at not canceled, but it was going to end at volume 3, and they decided to continue it. So, like, yes, I'm there for it. So
wait,
check that one out.
So it's not okay. So I got the first 2 volumes because everybody kept recommending it, and I got like at least 3 or 4 personal recommendations. I thought it was just 2 volumes, but there is a third that was
coming.
Still
it's coming, and they're gonna continue it from what I saw.
Oh, Okay, yeah, because I was like, when I saw, because I think I picked it up, and then I saw the announcement that they were going to be making it like the demand for it was really high, so that they decided to like keep. Sorry, Bo, you didn't move at all. I was like, is he frozen for a second? Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm still talking to him or if he's still there. Anyway, yeah, so that's cool. I'm glad that you chose that one, yeah, because that one. I was like, I don't know if I should go ahead and just read the first 2 volumes or if I should wait. So I guess I'll definitely.
Yeah, it gets pretty mature. I wouldn't say like nothing sexual or anything, but it gets mature as to some content that happens. I'm like, man, I didn't even think it would get this real, but yeah, it's really good. That's all.
All right, you're up.
Thanks for sharing with the class.
Go sit down.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're still muted.
Muted.
Sorry, guys. I didn't want you to hear all my dogs barking and stuff.
It's all right.
So another one that I read for the manga club, Kiss Him at the Stroke of Midnight. I did not think. I mean, I knew this one was probably going to be okay, and I don't know. The cover just kind of. I wasn't into the cover at all, and I didn't really feel like reading another shoujo because I was reading a lot of them. And then you made me read it, Mark, and I absolutely loved it. I still haven't continued it just because I forgot about it. But yeah, when I was looking, I really enjoyed the story, and I'm excited to actually pick up the rest of it. It's like a Cinderella. Retelling. So.
I know I need to. I need to see if my library ever got more volumes then, because I was also curious about where it goes next.
How far did you get into it?
I only read volume 1, 2. Mark made me read it too. No.
It's really good. I was really surprised. So.
Yeah.
Mark is like,
especially at the end, like at the end of. I'll just ruin it, but literally, like, just look at that scene. Like, I was like, damn it, I need to go on.
What is it we're talking about? Sorry.
Kiss Me at the Stroke of Midnight.
That looks like 90s art, though. I don't know. Is it just the cover, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I didn't want to pick it up. I just wasn't really feeling the cover at all.
Yeah, because
it's not my favorite cover.
Like we were talking last night, I like 90s stuff, but like that cover just took me out of it.
But look at the art inside, though.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Love it.
The art inside
nice. Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
All right. My final one. This one, I didn't want to read, but a lot of my friends in the comic book community were big fans of it and told me to read it. And when I started this channel, I actually did a review, and I read half of the first volume, and I did not like it.
Oh, no.
But somebody was like, come on, you have to keep going. It gets better. So I did, and it took off, and now it's like one of my all-time favorite series, and that would be One Piece.
Yay!
Oh, Jesus.
I knew Nick was going to say that.
One Piece.
I can't. I just can't. Unless I get
that, we talked about Yona enough.
That long-ass one omnibus that will fall apart that someone made.
Oh,
Maybe I'd read it like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be memeing that so hard.
That's like lifting weights trying to read it. Like I don't even think you can physically hold it.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I thought that was fake. I didn't think that was real.
No, I think someone did it as like an art piece.
$1,900.
Well, maybe if you crack this.
Funny. They made that. Like.
That'd be such a horrible crack in the spine.
Well, you crack it like a circle and just flip the pages around, you know?
Like a Rolodex.
Yeah. Kids don't understand what a Rolodex is.
No, they don't. It's showing my age.
Well,
we old.
I thought it was going to be like annoying because I did not like Luffy the first time I read it. I thought he was like, just like that standard, like, kid who was always constantly getting in trouble and didn't understand what kind of havoc he was causing. But then it started getting to like Nami's story and everything. That's when I got hooked, and it was like, wow, this can really actually go deep. And it's like, and then as the world building happened and they started to venture outside of the East Blue, it was like, okay, I'm in. I'm a fan.
Yeah, my husband was the same way, Carrie. Like he's like, man, he's like, I used to trash talk on the art of One Piece. He's like, it's so horrible. And then I finally got him into it, and he really enjoyed. Oh,
you guys are all laughing. I was trying to keep a straight face while blinking. Sorry for interrupting, Laura.
So yeah, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I mean, I liked it from the beginning. I feel like when Zoro came on scene, yeah, that was. I mean, I feel like I say like he's not my favorite character, but I really love Zoro. He's so
Zoro's great.
He's always been lost, so you know.
It was also everybody going, no, it gets really good, and he's one of the best writers out there in like manga and even comics. Like, and I was like, it looks cartoony.
Yeah, but like chapter 700, he gets really good, guys. You just gotta get past the filler.
It didn't have to. I didn't have to get that far.
Yeah. What, only 300 chapters?
I'm like all the way up to, what is it, 700 and something we're at now?
No, there's over 1,000 chapters for One Piece.
Oh yeah, over 1,000 chapters. 1,000 is. Yeah,
but I'm saying, how long does it take that you gotta slog through it till it gets good? Because I've heard people talk shit and they're like 200. I'm like, I'm
volume 3 when they get into Nami's story.
Okay.
For me, is when Hawkeye came about. That's where I was like, yeah, okay, now I'm sold.
Which is about the same, about the same volume, because it's right before where Nami's story starts to really pick up.
Look, technically, Oda did say you could start the Wano arc, and you have started One Piece. So you have anybody's permission to skip all those episodes.
Oh well, that's cool then. I could do that.
Yeah,
and also,
but
I hate Marg now.
Why?
No Dress Up Darling? What is wrong with you? It's so good.
I like Dress Up Darling.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm calling you out. You haven't read Dress Up Darling? It's so cute.
I've watched the anime. Like,
it's different. It's better in the manga.
I know.
But
I watched the anime to just see how it was, because I was unsure of it. But it's so cute. I want it now.
It's wholesome and cute as fuck.
And I just love the male character. He's just kind of like so naive, and she's like drags him out into the world to like experience life.
By the way, how did we get from One Piece to My Dress Up Darling? I missed that connection.
Because Nick was changing the conversation.
I'm sorry, I switched everything.
I was like, I missed something, because I was like, I don't know the connection.
One day, Nick, I'll get you to read the first 3 volumes.
I just switch everything. Just I don't want to hear One Piece. I'm sorry. I know everyone loves it. I'm just a hater.
It's okay. It's okay.
No,
I like it. I don't love it, but I like it.
I like how he's got the box set right there.
Right. I know.
I just got a box set, but
validate me.
Just like
he's got 2.
I was gonna wait to scalp him.
No BS. I would scalp that if I could get like 500 to 1,000 real quick. I'd sell it all day.
Yeah, but I started off with the one. I was like, hell, let me just get this, because every time I saw it, it was like $1,000. And then I was like, you know what? Let me get 2. And then after that one came about, I was like, okay, let me stop, because that was like last month I got that.
And that's how you get hooked on drugs. One time, it's fun.
Just need another.
Why am I homeless and just out of money? Oh.
No, you know what's crazy? I went on eBay once, and then somebody had the original first print volume that was in the gold foil, and they were selling it for like $4,000. I'm like, get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah.
Some ball of shit right there.
I was like, is anybody paying that? If you are, you're nuts.
Oh, there's somebody paying for it.
I know, there always is. There always is. All right, so that was our top 5. So you guys got anything going on with your channel? Marg, we'll start with you.
I'm just winging it. Wait, what do we do? Oh, what was it? Me, Laura, and Hartless Weeb. We had a reading sprint.
That was fun.
Where we read for 25 minutes, and the rest of the time we just talked. So it was a lot of fun. So if you guys want to check that out, it's over on my channel. It's the most recent video I have up there. So yeah, it was a fun time.
Awesome. And what about you, Laura?
I finished Yona of the Dawn yesterday. Had a lot of thoughts. I've spammed Mark. I've spammed my friend Hannah. Today I spammed my friend Mariah. And so my video review is coming on Friday. I'm a little bit nervous because I did say, you know, I didn't love Yona at the beginning. I was like, people don't hate me. So, but I love the character so much. I did realize the other day I was thinking really, really hard about this, and I was like, okay, it's like I love Yona, but I was like, I still don't know about the story, and I realized I don't love court intrigue. I did come to realize that, but the characters, like this is the first time I'm like, okay, I may not be into politics, but I will follow you characters wherever you take me. Like we're on the hype train for these characters. So, and the ending of volume 36, so I was like, look, I finally am saying that I love Yona. I'm embracing the Yona down here. And like, then we're getting this mess. I was so upset.
I know.
So
I can't wait to catch up on it. Because the anime never continued, so that's the reason I started reading the manga. But
is the series complete?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like
you're just up to date of where it is at right now.
I am. Though I had a few friends that are like, yo, you need to go read the scans. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to do it because I was like, if I read scans for them, I never want to read scans for a bunch of other things. I was like, I need to read what I got. So,
you got to be careful with dabbling with scans.
Yeah.
That's how I sort of feel. Like I said, it's a slippery slope for me because of that. And I mean, I really feel like I was telling my husband, it's like I found that the Haikyuu light novels are online, and oh my goodness, I read a little bit of it, and I completely was flailing in my house. And my husband's like, "Well, we're not getting the Japanese." And I was like, "Well, I can't read it then if I can't support the mangaka and get the Japanese edition." But what he doesn't know, it's in my cart was that
Kinokuniya.
Yeah,
I butchered that website right there. I have that. I've got the 10th Chronicle edition, and then I've got like 2 or 3 light novels that are just sitting in there. I'm like, I'm getting you guys. I'm like, I'm gonna read them scans, and I'm gonna buy you legally. Feel proud.
Technically, though, do you have an Android or Apple for a phone?
Apple.
No, never mind. I was gonna say, you could just Google Translate it, like with your camera, and
I tried that.
because you got Apple. That's why.
Oh, okay. Because I was so devastated. I have a Japanese, it's like a fan fiction kind of thing where it's like Haikyuu X readers. So it's like you pretend to be like you're interacting with them. And I tried using the Google Translate on my, Apple, and I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, I can't, it was horrible.
I've done it for a few video games and stuff when I want to, okay, it's got English, but like it's pretty cool how it translates it, but you got to do it just right. But yeah, the other thing I'd say about scans though is I always buy.
What are you guys laughing about? What am I missing?
Look at the comments on the right. We're just talking shit to each other. They're all saying I look dead and I just need to start drinking with how often you name titles. Like I'd be hammered like an hour into it.
That's another one.
It's another segment we need to have for this live stream.
I've promised I would never drink on the show. I don't want to get too sloppy. I'd be hilarious, but I'd just be sloppy. Maybe we can have an after hours on a weekend or something. I never drink on the day of the week while I'm working.
I just like every time I look at Nick, every time somebody mentions one of those titles, he just kind of like checks out.
I do. I'll be screwing around on my phone or looking something else up, and I'm like, yeah, you guys talk about your stuff. But I like it. You guys are passionate, so that's cool with me. It's just something I'm not into. I should try it, but I'm afraid I'd like it and then be like, yeah, I was a hater. And I don't want to be proven wrong, so I'm not going to do it.
So when he comes on next time with that haiku T-shirt and the one piece,
like, I love it,
guys. Yeah, it's a new statue in the back.
I'm writing my own fan fiction where I ship haiku and One Piece characters together. It's amazing. I call it one coup.
He uses that wig. He uses that wig to cosplay as a hawk.
I still can't find my white wig. I got a white wig.
One coup of the dawn.
One coup of
the dawn.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna sell all my manga.
Do what?
I forgot we were saying what's up with our channels. We're just like going on side tangent after side tangent. This is why I love doing this shit with you guys. I appreciate you guys.
It's like when we did that chainsaw Man, live stream. I think
we went for like 3
minutes.
hours.
I know, like 30 minutes was actually about Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
But Laura, when does that video drop?
This Friday. I have got to start working on editing it tomorrow because I could have gone a good hour. So I hope that people, when they watch it and they hear, I didn't bash Yona. I never said that I didn't, but I said I wasn't fond of Yona in the beginning. But I'm like, please, like every single Yona fan, I'm like, if you watch my video, please watch all the way to the end because you will see my excitement for these characters in this series. So, so Friday that comes out.
I can't wait.
I hope you like it, Mark. I really do. Like, I'm so... that was one thing I realized, too. I think because there were so many people that wanted me to love the series, and I knew so many people were following my reviews on Goodreads, I feel like that pressure sort of, like, was amplified when I was reading. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I truly love Yona. I'm just afraid that people are gonna be like, how dare you slander and not give 5 stars every time? And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, some volumes were way better than others and things like that. And you have your own voice, so it's okay. You don't like.
Long as nobody comes at me and be like, Laura, you're not a true Yona fan. Like, don't do this, man. Don't do this to me. Like, yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's because you don't like shoujo, isn't it?
Remember, we're positive today.
Positive.
Well, I know that it's real when my kids, like, not in the positive thing, but I know that it's real. That, like, I love the characters. When even my kids at this point know that I love Senha very much.
Yeah.
Like, so you know it's real. Like, and I wish I could have said that. Like, if my kids know, then I mean, my kids know my favorite series. I'm like, that just means I don't shut up about them at home. So, but I hope that you guys, like, Mark especially, I hope that you enjoy it and you're like,
I like anything you do. So
I'm not looking forward to editing that video, but I will say that I got very excited apparently about Riri, one of the female characters. That was literally me, though, Bo. That was literally me. I was like, guys, like, I'm sorry that it's like really high volume and like low volume, high volume. I was like, oh, but you look at all the excited rambles. If my camera wasn't. I feel that comment was directed to other people, not myself.
Oh no, the word is inclusive now. So.
But yeah, Friday, and thank you guys for always just willing to listen to my excited rambles. I appreciate y'all so much. Just like Nick said, it's really, really great. I was telling my dad, like, I wouldn't say my mental health has been low or anything, but man, these Tuesday nights, thank you for hosting, Carrie, like, has really brightened my week a lot. And I was like, I feel happier. Like I said, I didn't feel sad per se before, but I really feel like this connection has just been so amazing. So thank you, Carrie.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Carrie.
This has been so much fun, and I'm like so happy I found other people who really want to talk about this stuff.
Yes.
And it always makes our night, especially with Nick.
I try.
What are we doing, Nick?
We can show my hot take. That's what I'm doing. Or is that too spicy?
Oh yeah.
Basically, stay in your lane, guys.
Well, what if they come in your lane and they hit your car? What are you going to do then?
Claim insurance. It's cool. That's just the fun, spicy things I post on Twitter because I don't care. And you know what? I don't interact with anybody.
What's Twitter?
Oh, you guys want that sexy kneecap action? I can't lick my boobs, so I can lick my kneecaps. Too much. Sorry, guys.
I didn't know that was what I wanted to watch. But
strangely aroused right now. I did have a live stream with Otaku, but yeah, that was just a dumpster fire. Maybe we'll try it again. We don't talk about it.
Is it on your channel?
I deleted it. It's gone because I was gonna get shut down.
Really?
It showed boobies and vajayjays because it was censored, but when you clicked on it for a second, it would just show you a quick little pixel, and it's like, whoops.
Oh
yeah. So I had to delete it. Maybe one day I'll make another video. I don't know. That's
I don't
just
like
me.
Trash fires.
I love trash fires. That's my life in a nutshell.
You just see Nick delete.
I did. Okay,
we
so
were
the worst
trying to
part
back
is,
out, but he had a
because
horrible.
StreamYard, because my laptop died, it wouldn't let me, so I had to let it charge to like 2%. Then I had to go on StreamYard and end the freaking thing. It sucked, and then I had to delete it after.
Yep. And he was trying to back out of the site. His internet
The
was
site
running
was
so
just
slow.
going so slow it wouldn't let me. And then we found that I could have ordered all the stuff on like Etsy for way cheaper. So
yep.
I think maybe I'll do like a live shopping vlog at New York Comic Con, and hopefully nothing's too spicy. I'll pick a body pillow there.
Wow, I wouldn't have expected Etsy to come through like that because, you know, since it's all custom made, I would have figured it'd been more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were like what, originally like $200 or something crazy. Like for a gag joke, I don't mind, but for something I'm not gonna ever use, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh baby, I love you." Like, no, I can't fall in love with a pillow.
Well, did Geek Hitman, that one manga, didn't he do that? Who was the Bo? Were you the one that shared about that last week or at some point? Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
Well, some dudes, I mean, they'll marry their pillows or like love dolls, whatever. I mean, it's what you're into, Roombas,
Holograms.
whatever. I don't judge.
I heard that, Carrie.
We're judge free. You know, do your thing. Anyways, I got nothing.
What do you have?
Well, I am gonna do a manga haul with these really cool stuff that I got. And,
oh my god! Did you just change your name? You just noticed it.
You just noticed?
Well, I was bullshitting and talking to you guys.
I was waiting for you. It's been like that.
You're gonna get canceled hard, bro. I still support you.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, after this, but after the haul video, I'm actually going to be working on this.
Oh boy!
Oh my goodness, you're really going to do that?
Yes.
I thought it was a joke.
It's called
it was a joke too.
Yeah, it's going to be called the Massage Take on Red River because I was so interested. It's like, oh, let me see what all the controversy is about. Not bad. There's the age thing in there that I'm not really liking, but besides that, I'm interested in so far.
Well, I mean, you spent $2,000 on the whole series, right? A real man would do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. No, it's,
I know you did.
I posted this thing like funny. I wanted to read this, and in seconds I was able to. Funny, when you really want to read something, you can just read it.
What? No, you have to buy the actual out of print material, dude. That's still in print, which is weird, but
yeah,
whatever.
But that's all I got going so far.
That's awesome. And what about you, Bizarre?
I have a moving video that I'm not looking forward to editing because it's like 3 months of stuff that I have to go back and find through all my pictures and my videos because I don't know how to organize. But that's exciting. And then after I finally upload that, I'm going to film a collection video. So.
Oh, did you do it when you were setting up your room? Because I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
I was doing the same thing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw text, I'm like, that's tight.
Yeah, well, and I'm also wanting to get lights for my channel too. So.
Oh, did you get them yet, or
what?
Did you get the lights yet? Because the lighting's not too bad right now.
Oh, is it not? No, I haven't gotten them yet.
Oh.
But especially like there's like with the 2 shelves in the middle, there's it's like completely black back here and back here. So when I do the video, I want everyone to be able to see everything. So.
Well, yeah, what I do is. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Was those the lights Bianca sent you that you're going to order?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really who sent me the tripod thing? Was it one of y'all?
It was Bianca.
I thought it was
I
Marg.
think it was Bianca.
Yeah.
Was it the tripod with the ring light?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I felt bad after, and I'm like, yeah, these lights are like $400. I didn't know you were doing it on the cheap. Like, I got 2 giant spotlights on me. That's why my room looks so crisp.
I always wondered how your lighting.
I
always
spent
looks
way too much money on dumb shit I don't need. Like, I buy professional grade shit just to screw around and be like, I'll post a video once a month if I feel like it.
Well,
using lamps.
Well, I want to get cheap stuff at first, and then once I actually learn how to use it, I'm going to upgrade. But like, I don't know how to use anything, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the ring lights suck because I bought them because like I take them down and apart and put them together, and they break so goddamn fast. It's not worth $100.
Yeah.
There's a snail on your shoulder. I just noticed.
Yep.
Oh my god! See, my room is so small. I got the ring light that you can clip onto the laptop.
Fancy!
Is that the $400 one?
We fancy. Yeah, I got a set of them. I got like a remote control and everything, but yeah, they're nice. I thought I broke them the other day. I wanted to cry so bad. I had a little power surge. I'm like, fuck me. And I'm like, oh, I just got to turn them on and off again.
I don't mind paying about $40. That's like my rate.
Yeah.
That's what I paid for this one that clips onto my laptop. There's not enough room to put all those other lights in here. I'd be tripping over it.
Oh, you have no idea how I don't know if you guys have ever seen like behind the scenes photos or videos. My room's tiny. I just don't tell everybody. It's the studio. It's not my room.
It's a green screen. Those are not really my manga.
I have a bag of holding in the background. It just looks really cool. And see, now that affected it. I changed the light. You see how much darker it looks now? Like, pain in the balls.
I'm using my wife's puzzle lamp.
Sweet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
My favorite out of everybody is Marg's. Just like that hue of purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
And I like yours because it's so like, oh wow.
They're like floodlights for outdoors on Amazon. Yeah.
I was gonna say red light.
One's red, one's blue.
But you've done green too, though. So what do you use for the green?
Oh, there's an app where you can change the colors.
Oh,
with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the worst one is like I spent stupid money on like all the just the light bars and everything. I bought these like Philips Hue ones that are on my wall. You can't tell. I downloaded the app. It sucks. Like, so I just kept it on bright white because I have two of them on this wall. You can change the colors, but I'm like, I don't care anymore.
So what do I have coming up? Oh, so Friday's Indie Friday, but it's not going to be really an indie comic. I'm actually going to review the new Fantastic Four Full Circle from Alex Ross. And the art on that looks just amazing. So I will be giving a full.
All his people look old as dirt now, though. Like, when he ages them, they all look super old. His art's beautiful, don't get me wrong. I love Alex Ross, but they look aged the fuck up like they're 60s.
Did you see this comic, though?
No, I haven't. I haven't touched comics in months.
Okay. Well, it's not that bad. It's actually, it kind of reminds me more like he's doing like a painted version of Kirby more than
So almost like the Marvels
style.
they did back in the day?
Yes.
Okay. The Marvels was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like the Marvels too. So this is kind of more in line with that.
Okay.
And it's like very classic story. It really takes the Fantastic Four back on track after everything else that's been done to them.
Is it just the original four, or does it have like okay, so no Franklin or Valeria?
Nope. Original four. So that's what I'm going to have on Friday. And then Monday, I'm going to do like a catch-up video. That's why this month I haven't been buying anything new. I'm just trying to catch up on series.
Oh,
so
I
when
thought
I
you
go
were reviewing Heinz. Sorry.
I am going to go back to like series I had reviewed before to see if I still like them or not.
Oh.
I read
Manga series or comics?
manga.
Okay.
Can you give us a sneak peek of one, or like a early preview of one title?
Well, this one will probably not like surprise anybody, but I in the beginning loved Zom 100, but now I don't.
It's trash.
I was like, oh, not that one for Marg.
It's trash now. It was so good.
It looks so good.
It went from
pretty.
being like comedy, like a funny take on zombies, to like now we want to be The Walking Dead.
And then let's get even weirder.
Yes.
I just can't.
Yeah, so that one.
I wasn't prepared for that one. Sorry, Marg. I shouldn't have asked.
I'm sorry.
Carrie, quick question. Did you ever read I Hate Fairyland by Scotty Young?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Main character, Gert, she's a little girl. She gets stuck in Fairyland for 20, 30 years. She's violent. She hates everything, but she's so cute and fluffy. Like,
I love his art.
Oh, yeah, his art's beautiful. Well, I was going to say they're actually coming back to it again, where she's an older adult now. But yeah, I have pages from it. I love the series. It's so cute. You would like it.
And what's it called?
Well, there's two names for it, but I Hate Fairyland is the actual title. And then F Fairyland is the variant covers.
Yeah,
potato.
He's got another series out too. I forgot the name of it.
Midwest? Or is he got a newer one?
I don't remember.
Is he still doing Strange Academy?
I think they just ended that.
Oh, such a good series. Anyways, we're nerding about comics. This is Otaku.
That's fine. But you would like his art because he is kind of that almost kind of like a manga style. He does like these really cutesy little characters. He did like those Marvel covers. I actually collected all those, even though most of the series
I have most
but I
of
like
them.
covers he did.
Yeah, I got a bunch of original pages from him. I love his art. Like his stuff is so good.
Yeah. And Strange Academy is really good. I mean, if you like manga, I think you would like Strange Academy.
It's a different take. If you like kind of I'd say like Mashal or just like sword and sorcery type of things, it was pretty cool. Plus Magic's in it. I love her. She's so sexy.
Yeah, that was the only thing that got me through that movie was her.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. I went to the drive-ins, brought my friend, and she was drunk the whole time and just wouldn't shut the hell up, and she was loud. My brother's like, I want to kill her. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Great movie.
Yeah, so that's what I got coming up. Does anybody else have anything they want to add before we get going?
Carrie, if you watched my Yona of the Dawn video, I kept it spoiler-free. I mainly just gushed about characters, so I try to keep it really... I didn't want to actually dive into the story, so if you're interested, since I know you're not caught up either, so...
Keep it 100.
Everyone reads on 100.
Yes.
Up till volume 3.
I just want to say, and remember, guys, hit that like button and smash it. Give us that thumbs up and like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you get to find out whenever we post new stuff. I hate my life.
That was too good.
Yeah.
He does that every time, right before I was
I'm sorry, you always forget, so I'm trying to just help you out.
No, I was like, let me get that, and then I'm going to end it with that, and then like,
shit, sorry,
you did
I'll
it
stop.
Much better than I would do it. No, you do it much better than I
You don't like my creepy announcer voice? I'm like, hi, kids.
More of like a Casey Kasem almost.
I'm dead on the inside, coming up on New Year's Eve.
Stay tuned, because one day we'll have Nick do a live read through of One Piece.
Yeah, I should start a Patreon for that. Just like add voices to everyone.
Every minute, I better see $1.
Every chapter, $5. Come on.
Shout out to Luffy330 for the 14 bits. Thank you, sir.
Oh, God. I have
For 100 extra subs, I will take off my shirt and read this.
Yeah, if you're wearing that shirt, please do.
Halloween, Nick and I are gonna wear snail suits.
No.
No. Oh boy.
I haven't even got a Halloween costume yet. I need to get one. Any suggestions? I love dressing up.
Let's get lucky.
One Piece only fans.
Check out my OnlyFans. Only One Piece. And I'm just in a singlet.
Oh man.
One fan.
One fan.
I couldn't resist.
Would be like, we're definitely banning this guy.
Listen, if you could do hot yoga naked, why can't I be in a singlet reading One Piece?
Thanks.
There you go.
On a boat.
Wait, you say a boat? Can't
yeah,
say...
Whoa.
Like he's taking notes.
Our boat's now like offensive. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh God. Well, I want to thank everybody for being on the stream once again, and thank you, Bizarre, for joining us for the first time. I hope you come back again.
It was fun. We'll definitely be joining again.
Yay!
And everybody's links are down below, so don't forget to subscribe and like their videos. And please, once again, hit the subscribe button. I'm almost to 500.
Get her there, guys.
Almost there. Almost there.
Blaming you.
Don't follow me. I'm trash.
But we will be back again next week, so stay tuned for more top 5. And I hope everybody has a good night. So Bye.
Bye.
No.